it's the
We are
same
not
as
recording. I'm
knowing that you're
not going to bother
proficient
with
in.
streaming because nobody watches anyways. But we're recording.
Okay.
Let's go.
This is
Yeah, I mean it's just armor that you're not proficient in.
yeah, session 19, Unhidden-Hidden artifacts.
I love being proficient in fucking everything.
Yes.
So it's just the regular rules.
Yeah, just regular rules. I know.
So I can't cast spells then.
You can't cast spells. Fulmar can't cast spells.
Darn.
Thank God
Oh,
Horvath
shit.
can cast spells though, right?
Yeah, because I'm
Oh,
normally wearing heavy armor. So
Thank
this is
God.
why it's-
All right.
Yeah, I don't think. Oh wait, no, my totem is.
Well, shoot.
Are
It's
we
just
all in
studded
light
leather.
armor? Is that
Oh,
is that
Cyrus.
what the uniform is? Yeah, light armor.
Yeah, studded
Yeah,
leather.
it's studded leather. So Cyrus, if you don't have studded leather on, just change it to studded leather. Add studded leather. And equip it.
They literally looked at me and said, "You're good enough." Everyone
good
do what
enough.
she's doing.
Yeah, it's literally studded leather with like their logo on the front.
Black studded leather.
Oh, black studded leather
Very
with their logo on the front. Let's see.
And once
Pretty
Pride
sure
month on my
Fulmar.
D&D Beyond.
Pretty sure Fulmar like illusioned his uniform, so he's not actually wearing it.
Did
I
you do
remember
that?
him.
That's kinda
I
cool.
remember him saying that.
I don't know because.
But I'm not
I
even
don't
sure if that
think
works.
He doesn't have
Disguise
yeah,
self.
disguise self, and he can't do that with minor illusion. I don't think so.
This
Okay.
armor reduces my AC by 4.
Oh, what the helly? What the helly?
What the hell?
Imagine having
Alright.
your AC reduced.
Hey, bro. So let's return back to the Freathren. We are within the lobby
Horvath is going to say
of
it.
the.
Excuse
We are within the lobby of the auction house. You hear voices tainted with masks muffling them. You look around, you see people holding drinks. The drinks reflecting the light off lanterns and presuming this red glow across some of the floors as they walk by, the shadows looming and then disappearing into down corridors, up stairs, and as the such you hear faint voices to your left, right, and more people going up the stairs. You all look at each other. You have an opportunity to quickly chat as these people.
What are we doing? This armor is gonna stop us from casting spells. At least it'll stop me.
I mean, looking at it on the, it certainly doesn't seem to fit the. I'm gonna take a step closer and just kind of adjust his armor and try to make it fit his frame a bit more.
I don't think
me-
that's going to work.
Let me hold on. If I just tighten this.
No one wants a vase over 9
That's,
inches.
That's good enough. Thank you.
Be on the lookout for any shady characters or any objects of interest. We don't want this artifact falling into the wrong hands.
I think everyone's a shady character here. And so,
Good point.
Some are probably more shady than others.
Well, in that case, don't engage alone.
definitely.
We're forced to have a battle buddy system, but we should always have a battle buddy anyways.
Alright.
Are we gonna communicate?
What if
don't you
what if
have
we
that-
go for it?
Oh, don't you have that spell, Sabaris? Like, talk to your mind or something?
Yes, but that'll only last for a few minutes.
And if one of us needs to contact him, we have to wait for him to contact us first.
True.
Well, if shit hits the fan, I think we'll hear it.
Oh, yeah.
What
Preferably-
Loud-
Well, what if we do a signal assault? What if I just scream bloody murder and then you guys will know?
I mean, if you
Like-
scream bloody murder, we're going to assume a fight is happening anyways. That's not
Like-
really a signal.
Maybe a safe word. Yeah.
A safe word, huh? And she's gonna cross her arms.
Yes. The safe word is, "Oh my God, please help."
Please, no.
Hmm.
All right. Hog on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hog.
Hog.
Hog. That's our safe word.
Why? Wait, why
Oh,
hog?
Hog is our safe word. Heroes of Grimhold.
Here's a Grimhold. Aye.
uh,
Well, if
Hmm.
we're supposed to be guards, just try and keep your heads down. Don't draw attention to yourselves. I mean, that's kind of our job in anyway, so.
yes.
As soon as
Alright.
some battle starts, I'm taking this off.
He cheats it.
Just spend 10 rounds doffing the armor.
Take me 6 seconds. It's like taking off a shirt, I guess.
7 seconds.
Out of character,
about-
what are the rules for donning doffing
For studded leather, it's just an action.
in action? Okay.
Yeah, I believe if it's heavy armor, it's like a full 10 minutes.
I think it's only to
Is light
don.
armor actually just one action?
Yeah.
Wait.
Light armor, Don and Doss.
Armor.
Anyways, as you all kind of stand in a circle, you look around the party. A few people moving, clinking glasses, people chattering.
Alright,
Just
Looking
as
during
you
session.
You notice courier turnover. All right. I think it's time to head to our posts. I think the auctions are about to start.
No. It is 1 minute to don light armor and doff light armor.
Sucks
Unfortunate. Sucks for me. sucks for me.
Do you have a dagger, by the way? Please tell me you have a dagger.
I have a
Hopefully.
dagger.
Thank God. Okay.
I'm not very useful with the dagger.
You
But I have a
have one.
dagger.
You have one. That's the point.
Oh boy.
Alright, Horvath,
Right,
let's
I
go
think-
this
I think-
way.
Oh, come on. And Horvath picks up Caleb.
Huh?
Whoa. Okay.
I am utterly gobsmacked. What a view.
Alright, Shuckles.
What
Don't get
happens?
into any trouble.
You'll be the first one I call for. After Cyrus, I guess.
Saranji's
Right
gonna.
with you, buddy.
Yeah, Saranji's just gonna nod as her and Amir head to her post.
You climb the stairs, Suraj. You move into that room. 1-6, sorry.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you. All right, so we'll start off with bottom left. I'm gonna start with Sylvaris and Cyrus.
Alright.
Can we share view or no?
Oh, yeah, I guess I can. I'll just enable for everyone.
That's fine.
So, these buyers that you were talking about, do you know anything about them?
Well, a little. I don't know who's coming exactly. There's somebody looks similar to me, but like with white hair and slightly lighter skin, like short pet hair.
Do they exude evil?
Not really. He's kind of like a mirror image of me, in a way, except for without the scar and long hair, and just as charismatic.
Hmm.
Uh,
I see. Make sure you point him out.
will do.
Might be important to tell the group this too. Next time we see them.
Yes. Although I don't think their plan is to get out of here quite. At least we'll stop it and make it loud. Need be.
Getting out of here loud is going to be quite the problem. I can't
I
cast
mean,
spells. Fulmar can't. It'll be tricky.
all we gotta do is make sure they don't get what they want to get.
Get someone else to buy it then.
Exactly.
A quick thing. He doesn't know about the thing you read up on, so maybe you can tell him now, even though technically in character.
You know,
So,
I read Investek's book. Not Investek, sorry.
Flishzar.
Philishtar Rester's book. That the item being sold here. It has the power to bend the weave to its will.
oh dear. Now it's even more important that they don't get their hands on it.
I think it's more important that maybe nobody should have their hands on it. Everybody here is associated with the Silent Claw somehow, right?
Yeah. You suggesting a double heist?
Exactly what I'm suggesting. If we can take that for ourselves, we can ensure that power doesn't go to the wrong hands. Not just
Okay.
your mirror image, but whatever evil lies here.
Okay. I trust you with it. If we get it, you do with it as you see fit.
The question is, how are we going to get it?
Indeed. I mean, we are spread out. Maybe distract a couple of people. Or maybe even after the auction, steal it. Yeah. I don't know if they're transferring the items immediately to the
Could be a good idea.
people. Yeah.
Quick question: is this all up here?
Yes,
Okay.
it will all be up here. Everything I say to Cyrus, assuming that there's people in this room, it is all going to be up in my head.
Gotcha. Okay. As both of you are like chatting across the room with the vision, every so often like a person like moves in between you two. At some point, while you two are like chatting, all of a sudden you hear this like. You look over to that large ox in the corner, and you notice like this human just like grabbing the rope grabbing the rope around his head and kind of trying to pull it up onto the stage. At this point, you notice the halfling you met before, Penny, from the Silent Claw, move up onto the stage. Your eyes kind of track her as she moves up, almost trips on the stage for a second, but then she catches herself, gets up, and starts snapping. And everyone in the area goes quiet and starts snapping as well.
Sylvar starts snapping.
Stop.
Hello, everyone. My name's Penny. Probably met me at the door. So, we have a special event today. Our annual market trade. we have a few interesting items that a lot of you are probably very interested in. A lot of you came very far off just to find these items. And so we're here to provide. Uh, so, uh, just to not get things too slow for all of you, let's get it started. First up is Methin Oxborough over here, and she points over to where this guy's pulling this ox onto the stage.
What? I like communicate to Cyrus. What's so special about an ox that a criminal organization is selling it?
Um,
Or-
curious indeed. Maybe just for manual work.
Well, whoever is hosting this has a criminal organization guarding the place.
Maybe transportation. Maybe some kind of storage somehow.
Why don't
Could
you
be a magical ox.
You're a druid. Why don't you examine the ox, see if there's anything special about it?
Let me do that right now.
Make make an animal handling check real quick.
Animal handling? Okay.
Yeah.
17.
Nice.
Not bad.
Dude, this ox has
It
like
is-
the mythalar inside it.
The strange thing is, it is a normal ox, but it is really buff, like strangely buff from any other ox you've seen before.
Don't show Horvath.
Oh my god, what does that mean? What does that mean?
Absolute cinema.
Wait a minute. Wait
Wait
a
a
minute. Alright, anyways. The ox seems to be ultra muscular, and as it like gets onto the stage, you notice like the dirty brown haired human gets up pulling it with him. Hello, everyone. I've brought this ox from far out, stolen from the port of Gesterton, the King's Black Ox, one of 12 across Gesterton. One of the strongest oxes you'll find, and I'll be happily trading out at a starting bid of 130 gold pieces. Yeah, I heard it, everyone. Penny kind of shouts, 130 gold pieces. And then she's like takes like a gavel. Let's go. And then all of a sudden this auction starts. 130 goes to 135, 137. All of a sudden jumps to 145. As you guys
200.
continue to talk.
200.
You guys can continue to do your thing.
100 platinum pieces!
140.
Me when a location from my character's backstory is mentioned.
So, what's so special about this ox? It's the king's?
Yes, it seems to be a really buff, purely bred ox. Like, doesn't seem magical in nature.
Seems like there's a lot of odd collectors here.
Yes.
Looking at the crowd, are they dressed? They all dressed finely?
Yeah, generally dresses, tuxedos, that kind of stuff. But
None of them are like
no one's
farmers.
wearing a mask. No.
Yeah, I don't see someone in the overalls and the straw hat. Okay, good. Okay.
But eventually the auction wraps up 5 minutes later with someone getting up to 250 gold pieces for the ox. And finally she calls it 250!
255.
55.
It ends, the ox is brought, he grabs the ox and kind of brings it to another room. So something that you guys should probably know is when you buy the object, you'll have to pick it up at the end of the auction. And so you notice the person walks up to the stage, she gives them a ticket, and they walk back off. This person specifically is wearing like this really nice red porcelain mask that has like this nose that sticks out a solid like 3 or so inches. At this point, we'll.
Why don't I?
Yeah.
But as if we're moving to another place, I'm just gonna say one last thing. Who's taking the ox?
The guy with the dirty brown hair. It's like bringing it to a different room. So.
I'm gonna walk up to that guy. Why don't I help you secure the ox?
Oh, come on, let's go.
And then I say to Cyrus, I'm gonna find out where they're keeping all the auction items.
Okay, you go ahead.
Alright, and then I'll accompany that guy.
All right, let's switch over to bottom right, which is Calum and Horvath.
The Sixth Vanguard has eyes everywhere.
What is this room?
So in the center is a pedestal, like a stone pedestal, and then obviously like the stage that everyone else has. There's a few tables on the side. There's a bunch of people walking about, drinking, and you guys are left for a few minutes to your own devices until the auction starts.
I put down Caitlin first. Overall, this will be good. You're good and heavy.
You really are a strong creature, aren't you?
As soon as you do, some people in the crowd are just going to turn their heads over to where you just drop Caleb to his feet, and they kind of return in a few minutes later to talk again.
We're gonna take a look around the room and just see like what the sort of layout is for people. Are there any like interesting people, or are they all like sort of look normal?
There are a plethora of different types of people. There are humans, as far as you can tell. There are halflings roaming, all in really nice attire. Just slowly moving about. As well, I mean, you know, no stranger races. Like, you don't see any dragonborns right now. You don't see like bugbears, that kind of stuff. So.
I like that dragonborns are considered strange races.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Only
two
humans
Dragonborn
here!
we've
Humans,
seen
elves,
is
and dwarves!
berserk.
Hey!
Horvath's just gonna go over to Caleb and just sort of look at him. Alright, I just need to inspect you real quick. Make sure you're not experiencing any lingering injuries. As he sort of like grabs Caleb and sort of like looks, make sure that any of his injuries sustained from long before Horvath even came, and even after Horvath healed him, just like double checking everything, making sure he's okay.
Do we really have to do this now? We kind of got a job to do.
Well, not yet. Look at them. They're just walking around doing nothing. Boring.
We have to remain vigilant. You'd never know. Someone could bust through that door right now and come trying to steal shit.
Well, I could still work with this, and he points to his newly gotten armor from the Silent Claw.
Don't get too comfortable. That armor represents something not so nice.
Well, me and Fomar talked about it earlier, and I think it's fine. I mean, we're doing it for the right cause, right? That's what he said, at least.
I don't think it's fine to wear the garb of a criminal organization. Besides, I feel naked in this suit.
I mean, I haven't been hurt by them yet, so, I mean, personally, until they do something that wrongs me and sort of stands against the clergy. I mean, they did small things here and there, but Fulmore told me that that's okay.
Are you not the littlest bit intimidated? What about the lady in the basement with the snake?
I've crushed snakes before. Fine. In Vethic, he wears a mask It's probably to hide some ugly face, you know.
Well, still, vigilance and awareness is what we must strive for right now.
I'm aware.
Let's,
See, and Horvat's gonna point to like a random person without looking, and he's gonna be like, "That's a bugbear."
That's incorrect.
Oh shoot! Oh, they moved away. That's why.
Okay, let's let's take post somewhere and wait for this auction to start.
Sounds good.
Yes, in those locations. That works too.
Horvat's gonna stay near the front. I mean, near the actual like auction area, just so he can get a good overview of both doors.
Okay. You kind of stay next to it, and all of a sudden you notice a person creak open the door. The whole room goes silent for a second as you notice this man, this black robe that goes down to his feet. Seems to be a half elf, ears not as quite as long as a normal elf. Black hair, those black fingernails. Just enter into the room. Sorry for the wait, everyone. Sorry. He goes through a few people and eventually ends up on the stage. As many of you know me, my name is Ink. I've been working with the Silent Claw for around 30 years. And I have run this auction for about 25 of those years. He looks around. So I'm excited to get started. Today we have some very interesting items, as many of you know. But we'll start with something a little bit more modest. And he kind of looks around. There's a few items on a table next to him that he brought in. A few more Silent Claw members enter in and place stuff on the table. First, we'll start with our cheapest item. And you notice them placed like this, this tapered, like this tarp covering like some sort of item at the very edge of this stage, like by where Horvath is. But everything else is on the table, and he picks up one kind of case, like a wooden case with a glass top that he opens up. And he, with gloves that he puts on, just picks up a dagger. Alright, we'll start modestly. We have this enchanted blade. We'll start with this enchanted blade as he looks around. Has some unique properties I'm told of. Shall return to the person who threw it. So he rotates it around. This really nice steel finish across the whole blade, with this black, almost obsidian-like hilt with this rough, kind of diamond spiky pattern across the hilt as he rotates it around. I'd like to start the bid at 30 gold pieces and work our way up from there. So, am I hearing 30? The auction begins.
35.
I'm just gonna.
If you guys don't want to bid on it, we can go on to the next.
I only
I may
have
as well bid on
28.
it for
Caleb, how much do you
30
have? Do you want my
pieces.
28?
Hold on, I've got. Where's my. I have. What's that? 91?
Could you give me like 2 gold just to bid 30 and see what happens, and then I'll pay you back?
May as well. It's gonna go up.
It's okay.
I'm down to go up to like 60 for this thing. We can definitely sell it for more.
Are guards allowed to bid on the auction?
It's money. Money's
Yes.
money.
Money is money.
Especially if it's like a weapon. Like why can't a guard like bid on it?
Alright. We'll say
May
we
as well.
pulled up the gold earlier. So, do I hear 30?
Boom.
He looks, everyone kind of turns their head towards you as you raise your hand. Guard, bidding. Okay. Am I hearing anyone for 35? Someone raises their hand, 35.
Boom!
Am I hearing 40?
Yup.
Wait, actually, you never explained exactly what this thing does. So you're telling me that
Oh
it will
no!
go it will go back to you after you give it to someone. So if you buy it, and he's sort of like talking to the audience as he's saying this, trying to convince the audience to not bid on it. So if you buy it, you mean that it's going to go back to you anyways. Personally, I would not risk buying it, but I can see. Yeah, I can see. Maybe I look. And I look down at the everything on the table. Horvath has no clue what this is. Personally, I think a lot of this stuff in here looks a lot nicer that I might have to bid on later. And yeah, by all means, you guys bid on this one, so that way I have more money for the ones down the road.
Make a
The reverse
persuasion check.
psychology demon.
Persuasion check. But he immediately like turns over to you. Piss off! It's my auction. Get back to your post.
Worst guards ever asked to leave auction.
I'm still at my post. I was just saying. I mean, if I'm able to buy it, shouldn't I be able to talk about it? I mean, that's a discussion in an auction, right?
Roll
Yeah,
persuasion.
Best of
Alright,
luck,
so-
buddy. Please, I hope you have guidance.
With guidance, that's gonna be additional D4. So that's gonna be 13.
13? Okay, I'll be right back and I'll tell you what it
I have a +7 in persuasion, but I rolled a 3.
Oh, unfortunate. Oh no.
Damn.
That is so sad.
But even with guidance, that brought me up 10. So maybe if I rolled
Maybe.
any higher,
Holy.
You probably convinced like one or two people at least.
Wait, hold on. You said you had a +7 and you rolled a 4?
+7 and I rolled a 3.
You were already at. Oh yeah, no, you'd already be at 10. Guidance would put you at 13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
Damn.
Unfortunate, highly unfortunate.
yeah, I mean he is
Yeah,
wise. He's not very smart, but he's very wise.
Is he very?
This
He's
dagger-
apparently very charismatic. Very persuasive.
Oh wait, no,
13?
I did not get it. I don't have a +7.
Yeah.
I rolled perception, not
Your
persuasion.
perception.
Yeah, I was wondering where. I was wondering
got
how you had a
six.
+7 as a cleric. Other
I
than
got
like,
6.
fucking +7, you'd have to have 5 charisma plus proficiency.
No,
Yeah.
I rolled perception by accident and not persuasion, so I actually got a 5.
You roll for me.
Reroll.
Reroll. Oh.
Overroll.
Oh, I still got a 3.
Are you serious? There's no way. Oh my god. Persuasion -1 too.
That's fine.
Oh my god. It's okay. I don't need a
Yeah.
dagger.
Basically, he just tells you to piss off and go back to your post. He turns to the
That's
rest
fine.
of the crowd. Alright, back to the matter of hand. Do I hear 45?
Yeah.
47? Hear someone say 47.
I'll be crowd.
Ugh. I'll be crowd.
Yeah, I'll be part of the crowd.
Could I
Big
get
part of the crowd.
50?
50.
50-50?
50.
Do you want to bid Fulma? Because I'm out. Not Fulma. Horvath?
Well, how much money do you have?
A plat is 10, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
platinum and gold.
I have 90, 91.
So it's at
Oh.
50 right now. Do you want to go up to 60 before we cut out, and then I can give you some money too, and we'll go half on it?
Actually, I have close to like 100 if I bring my silver into this. Yeah.
I mean, I don't really
50?
have a use for it if I'm being honest. So it's all you.
I don't have use for it either. I just want to buy it.
It'd be cool to have.
Probably sell it to Saranji for some good money.
Mm,
Sell it to me. Okay.
swindled.
Sorry, what did you say, Caleb?
50.
50? We got 50? Alright, let me see. 55? 55, 55.
Go once.
55, 55. And then you hear someone say 57.
60.
Oh yeah.
Sold!
Instantly.
Boom.
That was a bad
Oh.
idea.
Go to the guard for 60.
Okay.
Okay, got you down. Alright. He hands you, he turns over, holds out like this sheet of paper over to you. You grab it, he hands it to you. It has like a number on it. This, right? After the auction, pick it up in the back.
Alright, I'll just go back to the near the door where I was posted.
Alright, next up, I'm sure you're all itching to see what's behind this tarp here. He pulls off this tarp, like it's a solid, like 6 foot high. Pulls it off, and as the red, like velvet tarp just falls off, all of a sudden you can see this cage hanging from like this kind of like this post, and inside is this red little demon thing. It has horns at the very top of its head. It's about this big, 1.5 foot ish, and it has wings sprouted from the back of its body.
There's
And it's
something in
completely red.
It's gotta be an imp.
All of a sudden, it like uncurls from like this feast position, and all of a sudden you notice its yellow eyes start to glow and turn to the crowd. Grabs onto the cage, shakes it.
I'm just imagining
Or
the
that sort of
monkey.
whispers to himself, "It's so cute."
That thing is not cute.
It's like rich people like having like pet monkeys.
Yeah, yeah. Pet imp.
Seems kind of cruel. But I mean, hey,
When
what are we
Toad, like,
expecting
ripped
from a
their face
criminal
off.
auction?
Find familiar is a thing. Find familiar is a thing, guys.
Well,
That's a
we'll
thing.
start this one where the last one left off, 60 gold pieces, and we'll go higher from there. Do I hear 60 gold pieces? 75. 75, alright. Do I hear 80? 80?
85.
80. 85, 80. It goes higher and higher for quite a bit as you guys are just kind of watching. And as this happens, we'll go on to Saranji and Amir.
Saranji and Amir. So really just me.
Yeah,
What?
I can be Amir.
I mean,
So,
I don't.
like.
All you gotta do is hate the rich.
Yeah,
All you gotta do is hate the rich and talk a lot.
that's easy.
So, like, are we gonna be bidding out here?
I mean, I don't really see why we would bid on anything.
That's true, that's true. What if it's, like, really sick?
Really sick, huh?
What if it's like really sick?
And what would you classify as really sick?
Well, I mean, you see those bone piles over there. You think they have, like, some magic things? I don't know. I don't do magic, but, you
With
do
the magic bones, huh? You really think there's gonna be magic bones?
I'm not one of those spellcasters. I don't really know,
I mean, I don't know either. I'm a scout. I'm not.
Well, I mean, I've seen you cast your spells.
Oh yeah, but it's not like I learned how to do it in a school.
We'll get you, like, analyze them or something, Scout them out. Whatever you do.
Scout the bones out. Ah, sure. All right, fine. You know what? Let me humor you for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and humor him. I am going to inspect the bones for any magical mishap that may or may not be upon them.
Make an Arcana check.
Make an Arcana check. What if I roll a nat 20 here?
It is indeed magic.
Confirmed
It is
Thursday.
magic.
That is a 14.
Ooh.
You look at the bones, and strangely, the bones are flaky, and the pieces seem to be like slowly falling down to the tarp or like the blanket that's underneath it. And as soon as it lands onto the blanket, it seems to turn into like this white liquid.
Well, I'll be damned. I think it is magical.
I told you.
Oh, whatever, Chuckles. I mean, seriously, have you ever seen anything like this though? Like, look, and she's gonna point at like one of the flakes that's about to fall off, and then once it hits the ground, it turns into a liquid.
Oh, never. Not once.
Amir would taste it.
I
Just
was
saying.
about to be like, what do you think it tastes like? I was literally just about to ask that. with the weird question, but what do you think it tastes like?
There's only one way to find out, as he like reaches towards it.
I'm not gonna stop him.
Baldur's
As
Gate
you don't
3
stop
licking
him.
the spider sack.
As you don't stop it, there's like this lady in like this bluish dress that goes up. Hey, what do you think you're doing? She like shoves him off. You want it, you're gonna have to buy it.
What is it?
You'll learn soon enough.
No, real vague. Great. Alright, Chuckles, I guess we may as well get ready. Let me go ahead and take my post up on the stage.
Okay, so as you kind of stand up on the stage,
Just in the corner, away from the light, if there is a light.
okay. Well, while you do that, all of a sudden you hear a little bit of barking
Braxton?
as the door opens up. And as soon as the door opens, you notice. Sorry. You notice as the like this halfling with a ponytail, blackish hair enters into the room, holding like this dog to his side.
Is this dog Braxton? Is this
Is
the
it
blink
Braxton?
dog? Is it Braxton?
It's a lot bigger than Braxton, and its face is terrifying. As you look at it, its teeth are poking out from the sides, and it's drooling. And every single person that passes it glances as if it's like scanning them.
At the sound of barking, if anybody's looking at Saranji, I'm assuming because we're in a different uniform, she doesn't actually have her like hood and sash up, so she like her head and ears are up. Her ears perked up, turn towards the door as her head does, and then she sees it and they immediately fold back and she's like, ugh, and looks away.
As the halfling moves on up to the stage, wraps the rope of the dog to the side pedestal, a few other Silent Cloud members enter in with a few items. He just kind of puts it down. Well, hello everyone. My name is Preston. He looks around. Today will be a special night. We have some items here. Things from out of this continent. Things from the under. And things that you wouldn't be able to get anywhere else. And make sure you stick around till the end, because we have some things that I think everyone would want. Alright, let's get this started. He kind of looks around. It's a very fine cloud tonight. How about we start with got this ale right here. He goes to the side and picks up this case of 12 kind
Eyebrow
of
raise.
bottles. This ale was actually taken in the mountains of Iverstead, out in Vertel. Iverstedian Yam Ale, as he puts it down on the counter. Pretty simple. Hard to get around here, but I'm sure people of fine taste such as yourselves would love this. So, do I hear 15 gold pieces?
Have I heard of this ale before?
Oh, probably. The dwarves out in Iverstead are very famous for a lot of things, but most
So
of
So
them-
I would know that
Blackbriar.
this is. I would know that this is probably fucking Preem.
Oh yeah.
Debating. I'm gonna debate a little for a few seconds, and if a guard should. Hmm.
Do I hear
Drink
15
on the
gold
job.
pieces?
Drink on the job.
Drink on the job.
20 gold pieces over here. 21.
22.
24.
Fuck.
Oh.
Someone beat me to it. Never mind. Well, I spent too long debating. Saranji didn't get it.
Alright. It goes up for a little bit, ends at around 35 gold pieces.
She just looks at it.
He gives them the number, hands it over, puts it to the side. That ale does look delicious, though. You're like looking at it, and it has like the cold condensation on the bottle
It,
as well.
it looks like the perfect cold brew on like a hot summer's day.
Yeah.
Like that one.
It's like
like
a green
that...
goblin mask calling your name.
Yeah.
It's the Greek.
If only
Look at
cars
it.
existed.
Bring me
driving
my
a
saddle.
wagon.
Bring me
Bring me my saddle.
Alright, well, ale's off the table. Let's move on to something a little bit more exquisite. This war dog trained for most of its life to kill, to find, and not to question your commands. So he pulls the dog over. Well, do I hear 30 gold pieces?
While the bidding for this thing is happening, I'm gonna just kind of scan the crowd. Does anybody catch my eye in particular?
In this room, make a perception check.
I love percepi
Everyone-
checks. I'm so good at percepi
Everyone's
checks. I have
kinda
a
wearing
plus 5.
masks.
That's a 19. That was almost a nat 20.
19? Okay. You notice a man kind of sitting on the side wearing what seems to be like this a hooded black robe all the way to his feet, but he has that mask on as well. It seems to be like this black mask as well, so it's pretty much all black all the way down. He stands near a back pillar, not interacting with a single thing, not even raising his hand, not saying a number so far.
I'm gonna.
Occasionally you notice his hand twitches.
I'm just gonna stare at him for a few seconds and have the thought process of, I'm staring at this man. Why am I staring at this man? What about this man makes me stare at him? Can I do an insight check on him?
Sure. make an
Just
insight check.
like to gauge how he's standing, if he seems like he's planning on doing anything.
Everyone here is a scheming dude.
Nope,
Everyone.
that's a 7.
7. Well, I'll tell you what. Maybe you can't tell exactly what he's doing, but the actions he's doing seems familiar to you as he's twitching his hand, looking in a particular direction.
She's gonna stare at him for a few more seconds and just kind of mentally note that there is someone here like him, like just full black mask and all that. And then I'm gonna just I'm gonna look away from him.
You move back. You notice the dog has now been sold for around 85 gold pieces.
That beastie hellhound thing.
Yeah.
War dog. Please.
As soon as this happens, Saranj, you feel like a little bit of a chill while you're standing here. You notice Flishzar enter. No masks, no nothing, just enters next to him where Amir is.
Saranji's gonna just stand up a little bit straighter, and she literally visibly tenses and straightens.
He looks around, notices you, but he's like talking to Amir at the moment.
Oh, bloody hell.
There's some chatting for a little bit as the rest of the crowd continues the auction. The next thing up seems to be a little vial that he picks up from the table next to him. He picks it up. He looks. All right, I have a few of these vials, but this one in specific will go 50 gold pieces starting. This is the blood of a Remerhas, actually. You notice like this orangish liquid within the vial. Explosions from this thing cause deadly impact. Things that can burn through buildings, anything you really need it for. What did I say? 50 gold pieces? 50 gold pieces for, let's say, 5 of them.
Man, I got the Vertel classic going on. I got the Vertel special.
Yeah.
That's true.
There's as he lays out 5 vials on the ground, on the table in front of him. Alright. Let's start with just one of them. One for 10 gold pieces. Starting at 10. 10. I'll do 12. 13.
14.
I'll do 20.
21.
22.
There doesn't seem to be anyone going higher than 21.
21.
Okay. He turns around actually towards you and just hands you a slip of paper.
Yeah,
21 it is.
I'll take it and just kind of like tuck it into a pocket.
21 it is. All right. And then he sells the rest of them. As this happens, we'll go back to Sylvaris and Cyrus. Oh, actually,
Cyrus first.
Saranji.
Oh,
Didn't I?
Saranji. As
there's a rester there.
There is a rester here. Speaking of
There's a
rester, this reminded me. Didn't I yoink something?
he did.
What did I yoink? Wasn't it that green gem?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so yeah.
I don't even think he knows. Does he know?
Knows what?
Good job.
I'll just add this as another possession.
The Ranji yoinked the green gem.
Did
Sylvaris
you
does
know?
not
I don't even think I knew.
I knew.
Flishzar seems like the kind of guy to know.
Yeah. And then. Yeah, that'll. Okay. That's all I wanted to ask.
The vials go one by one away, being sold eventually now, Saranji. You notice the door open. You notice this drow. Completely black skin. Soft white hair going down to his ears. Right around here. Wearing these nice velvet kind of vestments on him. And he moves, holding a rope, and he tugs whatever's coming with him. You notice this kind of orc lower through the doorway, find it.
Bloody hell.
Well, looks like our next item is here. Come up on the stage. And now we'll go towards.
Is this slavery?
Sylvaris.
This is slavery.
Slavery with extra steps?
I could do the funniest fucking. Continue. I could do the funniest thing though.
I can buy an orc.
No, that's not what I can do.
I can buy an orc.
Okay. Okay. Cyrus.
We can
and
make our
Sylvaris
own
will go to
four
you guys.
male.
Roses. Oh yeah, we can make our own form. Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Okay, 4 mil.
I can't believe that was a phrase that was just said. It's not slavery, it's just produce. These are not the 40k orcs. They are not fungus.
They're not fun.
They produce. We can make so much 4 mil. one for each of us. Please tell me that's what he's being sold for.
All right. Sylvaris and Cyrus, as you both rest within this area, there's this 3-piece signet ring set that he sells for around 130 gold pieces.
Was I following the guy with the bull?
Yeah.
The ox?
Oh yeah.
Is he back?
Yeah, I want to know what room they're storing all the important valuables.
It's like right there.
So we'll start with you. So Cyrus, the three-piece signet ring set, red, blue, and green, kind of goes out. Sylvaris, you kind of head, kind of behind. Let me show you. So over here, underneath these stairs, is another hallway that goes this way. And in there's a few halls, and there's like there's an exit at the back. Kind of symmetrical to this room, almost like.
So
in
is
terms of, it's way smaller.
So is this where guests will be exiting?
Some of them, anyways. As he like drags the cow to the side, the dark hallway, not illuminated by anything at the moment.
Good thing I have dark vision.
Could have kept the lights on. Like looks around. All right, this is the lot. You notice 4 doors, by the way, here. Each one's for a specific lot. So he opens the door and drags the cow in.
So
Alright,
depending
Betsy.
on what auction room there is, they'll go into one of these rooms.
Yeah, should we? Some items are already in the lots, in the rooms anyway, so.
You have
Alright, Betsy. As he like pets the cow.
Yeah, I'm kind of like also like push the cow into the room.
Yeah.
Is there like an auction manifest? I've attended some auctions before. Never one's this discreet though. I know they usually send out whatever is going to be auctioned out to guests in the form of a list.
I mean usually, but we try not to keep a paper trail around here.
Probably word of mouth then, right?
Yeah.
Pizza?
So,
Yeah.
a little bit more efficient that way. It's the people that need to know about it out here.
Yeah.
I mean, who's gonna buy a cow? You know what
I
mean?
got some earlier. It's in the mine's in the fridge. Mine's been in the
Buy a
fridge.
cow.
We got the right people. Stop raising your hand.
I'll take a piece or two.
But
Somebody bought a cow.
someone did, and that's all because of word of mouth.
Are you done speaking all that bullshit?
It's very interesting.
I bet Z ties her up to like a pillar to the side. Stay good here. All right.
When we entered that room, was it locked?
It was not.
It was not locked. Like, so he didn't turn the key. Oh, okay. All right. Thanks for showing me around. I'll get back to guarding then. You have anything else you're selling here?
Me, not me. It took me a few months to actually get this cow out of Gesterton. 1 of 12.
Hmm.
Finding someone to drive a boat out south was hard, knowing that I have an illegal item on my hands, but money talks.
I'm sure the Silent Claw is very appreciative of your endeavors here.
I hope so. Just trying to get some gold out of it.
Anything for a job, too. I guess thanks for employing us.
Of course, I don't work for the Silent Claw. If that's what you're saying.
No, I know. But you being here is giving us a job anyway.
I guess so. Alright. Let's go.
I'll walk back with him back to the room. As I have disadvantage on dexterity checks, I am not doing that. Never mind.
So, as you leave and return to the room, you hear "Sold!" The man in blue vestments, as he points out, as Penny points out. All of a sudden, she kind of looks around. All right. Well, we have a few cheaper items coming up. We have this potion. As she puts down like this yellowish, large vial. It's a potion of growth, apparently. And I'm willing to start the auction at 30 gold pieces for this thing. Well, I hear 30. 30? 30? 35. 40. 45. And it goes on for a little bit, goes up to 75 gold pieces. And eventually gets sold.
I'm gonna communicate with Cyrus. I found where they're storing probably most of these items.
Oh, perfect. Is it
Underneath the left stairs, there's a door. Leads into a hallway, and there's 4 rooms, I believe. 1 room for each auction lot. Once the items are sold, they get put there. And items that are going to be sold sometimes are stored in there that are not already on the lot. The doors are unlocked.
What's it?
I'm surprised with the lack of security for that specifically. Seems like they're just free for the taking.
Well, we'd be dumb enough to steal under the Silent Club.
Us, probably.
Yep.
Do you spot anything
have-
interesting?
There was like a set of signet rings. That was just so. It's a little interesting.
Nothing yet. That seems it would
You don't need to call in the
be
military
able
for
to bend the weave, huh?
I'm not sure.
I hate to say this.
At this point,
You're the
she's
kind of
finished
you're a
selling the
loyalist.
potion of
You
growth.
would be a red coat.
And you hear, all right, I have a few more
Yeah.
things to sell.
That's how I see
and
it
then
right
the big
now,
one
is that you would be a
everyone's
red
probably
coat.
here for. She kind of looks around. All right, so next thing is a book. I know not
Well, yeah,
everyone
but
likes
you're still a
books,
red goat.
but this one is from one of our old rivals, Children of the Abyss.
I'm back. He's still talking bullshit.
And
He's done talking bullshit.
he pulls out this book, puts it on a pedestal. The twin demons. This was found a little bit early on with the Children of the Abyss, and I'm willing to get rid of it for 60 gold pieces. I know some of you are magicians of sorts, so excellent item if you're into studies. She says, alright, let's start with 60. 60.
Does the book look
65.
arcane at all, or is it just a book?
The book itself,
Mhm.
it seems to have some age to it, but nothing particularly magical. I'll say, but it's this almost really deep brown book, like almost grayish, with red lettering that's
Hmm.
also faded as well.
Book of Twin Demons.
Yeah, the Twin Demons is the book
Book-
title.
Book of the
I-
Twin Demon.
Twin-
I'll say the Twin Demons book.
I will say this: even if this book is not magical, it would be very useful in our. It would be very useful insight into Unalak, if this is from Children of the Abyss.
It is.
This would be very insightful. This would be very useful insight into Unalak and maybe his inner
Well-
workings.
Was the Children of the Abyss the author of this book?
There's no author listed on the front, but apparently they found it within their group. So, do I hear 60? 60? 65. And you hear
70,
7?
73.
Do I hear 70? Do I hear 70? Going once, going twice? 75.
73.
Oh,
76.
76. Do I hear an 80? Oh, 85.
Damn it. 90.
86.
87.
Do we even-
It's like one.
I'm gonna like quickly message Cyrus. Do we even have 90 gold?
I sure don't. I could pitch in if you need funds.
90.
92.
93.
Rainbow, we have something to steal left of this.
You could always bluff.
I could
Sure.
always bluff.
Do we? Okay, I have an important
Oh,
question.
Christ.
For those of us who have bought an item, did we immediately pay our funds and then get the card, or have we? Or we keep
No,
held,
it's
have we held on to our
it's a
funds so far?
ticket, and we exchange it with money later.
Okay,
Yeah, that.
so I still have 21
like-
gold.
95.
100.
Who is
That's-
this mystery bidder?
I'm gonna look at this bidder.
You look over and you notice a man. His left arm has this red tunic part, and then the rest of it is like this deep purple. His face is masked with this also reddish mask, and he stands there, huge chest, pretty tall, like 6 foot, seems to be male, possibly either human or half elf.
Nah, I give up.
100. Taken. Man in the red mask. He hands me the ticket. She hands me the ticket. Don't worry, my merchant friend. Sorry, my guard friend. We have one more soft item to sell here. And she takes this crate, pulls it out. It's like just basically
Braxton,
like
Braxton,
a foot shorter
Braxton,
than she
Braxton.
is. You can kind of.
Do you need help with that? I'm gonna like see if I could like help her lift it.
Yeah, please, please. She's like dragging it onto the stage.
Mm.
As you're looking into the thing, it's a bunch of Catalyst cards, and not just any cards, but merchant cards.
Oh,
Steal one. Steal one.
I can't cast spells.
You don't need the cast spells if you're able to see into it. Just quickly like.
Don't you have teleport?
Dexterity checks. I have disadvantage.
Why do you have disadvantage
There's
on
also a
dexterity?
crowd of people.
I'm not proficient in the armor.
Oh my god.
Armor.
I could seal it later while it's in the room.
Steal it later. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna be maybe in there in that hallway stealing things.
I'm gonna have to go in that hallway anyways.
Mm.
Caleb's gonna have to go in that hallway.
Hey, so
This is interesting.
as she kind of drags it. All right, everyone, we have a crate of fake Catalyst merchant cards. As she pulls it up, they should last a solid year. Each of these are expired in water scent of next year. So pretty late, quite a while. She kind of looks over.
How many
looks
cards are
over
in there?
at-
Is it just like 12?
It's a solid like 50.
How many merchant cards do you need? Is it like once per month? Like
No, each one is a year. So whatever they're
Oh.
doing is-
50
50.
years of merchant cards for theoretically
no.
one person?
But it's consecutive. 50 separate people can have one card for a year.
Oh.
Because I assume they change it.
Yeah, they all expire
Okay.
on the same day.
So some this would be for some higher up like criminal organization or merchant organization buying stuff for their people.
She kind of looks over. All right, so we have a good lot of cards, and she sprinkles them over the desk. Do I hear 60 gold pieces for the whole crate? 60
It's
gold
pretty cheap
pieces.
for a lot.
70 gold pieces.
73.
I'll do 70. I'll do 75.
Damn it.
I'll do 80.
81.
I'll do 120. It's that guy with the red mask.
This guy's gotta be fucking a
Sold
child of the
to man
abyss.
with the red mask.
Yeah, there's
I
no
don't
way.
trust
He's gonna try and
Oh, it's a
recreate
man
the
with a
fucking
mask.
cult.
He's gonna do it.
He must be like a survivor of the cult that we fucking obliterated. We didn't even
Oh,
obliterate
I-
the cult.
No, we just took out their leaders. Cut the head off the snake is what we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
It's
So-
making
Well,
like
if
a
it
hydra
really
now.
is part of the cult, wouldn't they
That's why she
recognize
can't-
you?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Even if they
look
recognized
like-
him, why would they attack him in such a crowded room?
Fair enough.
Puts the
Alright,
paper,
then.
turns around, moves to the back of the room at this point, and just watches. Cyrus, Solaris, you both look around to each other. Alright, everyone. Time for the big one. The one I know all of you are here for. The one you've all heard about.
Big bad movie.
Can I quickly like examine the room, see if I could find Cyrus's like mirror image?
Make a perception check.
I'm blessing you with a good roll.
Can I? Can I also do that?
Yeah, make a perception check.
I'm blessing you with a good roll.
Let's go.
I'm gonna roll this on Foundry. Wisdom, perception. 14.
Nice. I got 25.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
25.
Alright. So, Cyrus, you don't notice anything. But Cyrus, as you kind of watch around, slowly glancing back and forth, nothing in this room strikes you with his presence. You kind of look into the hall behind you, over here, kind of glancing back and forth.
Bro's gonna bust into the room last minute and say 1,000 gold.
10 million gold
Platinum.
pieces.
I
10
am
billion
here.
platinum.
Still less than my Baldur's Gate 3 characters. They have a they're rich as fuck.
So, past the back room, you don't notice your copy to say, but you notice. No, you know. You know it's someone you knew a while back. The person that gave you the scar. Edvard Valster. This chubbier man. Pretty large.
Valster?
Val-
Veilstar or Valster? This guy like an uncle?
An uncle?
no,
It's everyone's
Well,
Savaris' uncle.
yeah, I guess so.
Even
Hey, no,
girl,
so
even the
Edvard-
beholders.
So you notice Edvard Vilsarin, this larger fellow. You can't miss him. He's always been shaped like that since he gave you that scar on your face. And you look, and he's in the very distance, your eyes tracking him all the way through the door before he just disappears behind the doorway. As he's like pretty far into the distance, so just moving past. They're here. They're here.
You communicating with me?
Yeah.
The twin is here?
I didn't see him, but I saw the one who gave me my scar. And like, there's like a noticeable change in his like voice, or like mental voice, or whatever.
Where? In the crowd?
Out there, in the hallways.
I'll keep a lookout. Gotta make sure nobody. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna step out into the hall.
Okay.
Is there like a private room? Like maybe I'll go to that hallway with where all the stuff is.
Okay.
I wanna undoss my fucking armor.
You kind of start ripping it off. Take off the gauntlets as well. So they're like all sweaty. You're like also
Shit.
sweaty.
I'll just put it.
Naked elf now.
Just put it in my pack.
He's still got
Take
his
my-
clothes on. It's just the armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just talking around.
Then I'm gonna with prestidigitation. I don't know how big this symbol can be, or how big the symbol is on the armor. I'm gonna put it like on my cloak.
Okay.
So it's the three claw marks, right?
4. Yeah.
For the 4 claw marks on my cloak.
Kind of whip your hand around to your back, and the cloak just suddenly has that mark on it.
All right, then
Get ready.
I'm gonna return to my post.
As you're returning, you notice this huge cage slowly moving into that same room.
My room.
Solaris' room, Savalis and Cyrus's. Cyrus, you notice this huge cage with this blue kind of blanket over the whole thing. Slowly moving in. You feel like this faint buzz in your hands as soon as this thing enters the room. Slowly, the thing is rolled up next to the stage. Savaris, you enter the room as well. Well, everyone. Time for Lot A's biggest seller. Probably the last one for tonight. She grabs the side of the blanket and slowly rolls it down. Pulling it inch by inch, all now rolling down. You notice first the chains. 2 hands wrapped up inside the cage. Bounded to the top and bottom of the cage, just in the central the center of this cube is this purplish halfling. Just linen on, nothing else. You notice its skin completely purple. Hair is like this combination of pink, purple, and other kind of like almost like glittering effects across it. And her face unconscious, just slowly as the light touches her. Eyes open, all of a sudden this blue light imbues the whole room. And we'll take a break right there.
What? They're selling people.
People.
You guys know that.
Connect to Sylvaris' internet. I don't know.
I think this guy's using a calc.
You want to drive
Yeah.
40 minutes to me or Christian's house?
So
Out of
using
Naperville.
a calc.
Alright,
Got
okay.
on me for really little shit.
For chat, for those of you who don't know, calc's short for calculator.
Well,
Alright, last we left off, we were discovering this halfling. And it's kind of chained up, its hair glowing, glittering, with these pink, purplish stripes across it. Sylvaris enters a room, and that's where we left off. But we're going to switch over to where Calum and Horvath are.
Cool. Horvath seeing this imp and all of the people bidding on the imp, he's going to actually I want to check first, but is my feather token is that recastable? Like it goes back into the token? No.
It's a one used, yeah.
Okay. So let me double check. Dang it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna raise my hand. What's the gold amount right now?
Right now it's at 65.
7 day.
Do I hear 75? 75? Oh, 75.
80!
Horvath is gonna try and intimidate the audience, just like giving them a mean stare.
Mean.
Make a make intimidation check.
17.
JoJo's letters just
with
hover
guidance,
around him.
actually.
Just so you know, guidance is somatic, which means everyone can see you cast it.
Fine.
Okay.
So 21.
21.
They see him just do. They see him just do like.
Okay. So, how do you want to intimidate these guys?
I'm gonna give them a stern talking to. I'm gonna sort of look at all of them. I'm gonna say, well, as you can see, this is. Would Horvath know what an imp is?
You can call it a little devil or something like that.
Yeah. Listen, this little devil is not for any of you. It's going to fly off. This thing needs proper training. So realistically, even whatever you pay in gold, you're going to have to pay a lot more. So do not do it.
What a buzzkill for a criminal auction.
Bro, if I was that auctioneer, I'd fucking like punch him. Get this guy out of my room.
Will you be quiet? The other people kind of look pretty intimidated though, while he says this. All right, do I hear 85? 85?
85.
No. 85 sold to the obnoxiously loud guard.
I think that. I go. I'll have to talk to Caleb. He does not have 85 gold.
I don't have enough to to give you either.
I know.
I spent
Horvath's
60
gonna
on
have
a
to-
dagger. We're gonna have to rob this thing. Well, at least now no one except for the auctioneers are gonna be looking for it.
So, next thing up, as he kind of looks around, is this key vault. As he takes this little small thing and opens it up. It takes out a little key. This is a Catalyst bank key vault. It was found earlier this year. Not really sure what happened, what's within the vault, but whoever's hands it ends up in, we'll surely find out. All right, let's start the bidding at 300 gold pieces.
Corvette's gonna say, really, only 300. I would personally do 600.
Bro.
Do I hear 305? 305? It escalates quite high, goes to around 450 for the next few minutes.
Damn.
Okay. Next up is he kind of picks up a little vial. That's this. It's pretty thick. It's cylindrical, and he takes it out. And what he uses is like these tongs, and he takes it out of this stone little thing at the side that you notice, and he takes it out, and you feel the heat, Horvath, standing there, as he plucks out with these tongs this flowing liquid within this vial. What's around? Dragon's blood. Kept heated via forge. Kind of looks. Could do tremendous things if you're the right person. And he places it back into the forge. All started at 400 gold pieces. 400?
Damn. Why did we get the high rollers room? Jesus.
400, 450? 600. 600, sold! And he calls
Corvette's gonna look at whoever just said 600 immediately. That was a big jump.
You gotta pickpocket this guy.
It grabs it, it's like burning,
Say less.
melting your flesh. So the guy you're looking at the moment is wearing these nice green garments all the way down. Most of the forearm is showing, and it seems to be like this tannish color. So you can assume like probably human half elf. And they're wearing like this nice white mask on. 600 sold, and he hands it over.
Does the half elf like flinch at all with the heated thing or the heated like dragon's blood, or no? Like just grabs it, no problem.
Oh, they get tickets, so they haven't.
Oh, okay.
They don't give it out until later. So yeah. Okay, well that's sold. All right, next up, created by yours truly, are some forged papers. Gets you a home out in the countryside, a noble title, some cattle, some farm, and he pulls up this sheet of paper, probably around this many papers thick, all kind of bounded together. All you'll need to live a completely new life. He places it down. Start at 500 gold pieces.
Could I persuade sort of the people to pay a lot more for this? Because I feel bad that I kind of persuaded them to not. Why?
Oh. What do you want to
Worst
do?
auction guard ever. Asked to leave.
Yeah, Horvath feels bad that he sort of like talked too much, so he's just gonna like sort of look over and be like, sort of like say like under his breath, but like loud enough to where like the people in the front will hear. Really, only 500. Jeez, that is a lot for 500. This looks really good.
All right.
550.
What a deal.
Yeah, so actually in the next few like seconds, automatically it starts climbing 500, 550, 600, and it gets up to 945 gold pieces.
Come on, hit 1,000.
Sold.
Come on.
You can do better than that.
And he kind of puts the papers to the side. So, yeah, so the thing about Ink is he seems to be the forger of this Silent Club. Alright. Next up is something claimed a while back by the Silent Claw, looking to sell. And he takes this strange crown from within this camphor pillow, takes it out from a box, and places it down. And you notice this 3-pronged crown. At least, like there's prongs all across it, maybe 5 or so. But the central prong is like pretty tall. And you look at this thing. I'll take a quick picture. As you look at it, he kind of looks around the room. The golden crown of Athos, late king of Or's Rest. I'm willing to start this bid at 450.
Where Or's Rest? Is that on this continent?
I think the only people who've heard about Or's Rest. Who knows about the Tarrasque Crater?
Tarrasque Crater?
Tarrasque Crater?
Christian, do you know about it?
Not in character.
Not in character. But you know about
You told me about the Tarrasque Crater out of game.
yeah. Okay, Or's Rest.
Would I
is
have read
in-
about it in the library at Blackstone Keep?
Maybe. We'll say Caleb might know, but Caleb, Or's Rest is a kind of a small, not a small, but it's a small city, I should say, on the edge of the Tarrasque Crater in oh my god, Dushar, which is in the opposite continent, in the west continent. So
Mm-hmm.
I sent a picture of it in during the session.
Suspiciously
Okay.
cut
Oh,
off.
okay. Okay.
Very suspiciously cut off.
Okay. I know what this is.
And so, you notice as the crown is like placed upon the pedestal. So again, starting at 450. 450.
500.
Is this the crown that we took from the one shot?
No. That'd be really funny if it was, though.
And
Dude,
so it
look at
starts
during
climbing,
session.
450, 470, 480.
Oh my god, it is!
520, 530, 540, 550, and eventually gets to 570. and
Bro,
that's where it
Caleb,
gets
they
gold.
stole your crown.
It's a goblin
Dude,
who's
Fulmar.
Fulmar's-
Fulmar's
crown.
crown.
Sorry, they
crown.
stole Fulmar's crown. Oh my god.
Hey, he gave it to me.
What do you mean? I thought it... Is this why you wanted an item from the one shot so you could sell it back at the auction?
Yeah. Hey, so at this point, the crown gets sold. He gives him the ticket, and finally, the last item for tonight, at least in Lot B, still the special event which I will be hosting, is this book, and he kind of pulls it from the side. This golden arched book. Pulls it out of the box. You see dust flying with it. This book is around this thick.
We're bound to face in some of this.
6 inches ish. Okay, I know 6 inches. Let's say that.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
6 inches.
Yeah, 6 inches is like that, huh? Okay, buddy.
It's like this, yeah. Okay,
This is 6 inches.
Oh.
so as he puts the book down, he says, "The Codex of the 10th Dawn."
Codex
As
of
he places
Stardies.
it on the pedestal. And now we'll go to Saranji's. Oh wait, sorry. He places the book down. He says, "The Codex of the 10th Dawn. Let's start the bid at 1,000 gold pieces."
Oh. We really got the high rollers room.
You want to know what 6 inches looks like?
Wait, no.
Um,
This is 6 inches.
No, this is 6
Yeah.
inches.
Yeah, it's around here.
No, that's
Around
happening.
That's what it came out to from when I sized it up. So.
Yeah. It's about 6
6
inches in terms of like how thick
Girth?
this book is.
Yeah, in terms of girth.
Yeah, that's 6 inches right there. That's a thick ass book.
It is. And it has like this golden cover and everything. And it's titled "The Codex of the 10th Dawn." And he just labeled it at 1,000 gold pieces. But now we'll go over to Saranji and Amir, because Amir's actually here.
Hello, Amir. Hello, Chuckles.
Was
What's up?
So, Amir, at this point, Flishstar stops talking to you. You guys had like a quick conversation. Nothing too important, but then he walks out.
that was a good one.
And another thing, Amir, actually, with him, he actually introduces you to. I'll play it out. He kind of looks at you. And I think you've met my servant here. And he ushers in a half-orc who walks in. Nibre.
Have I met this half orc?
He like whirls into the room, and your eyes immediately glance at him. You do recognize him from the alleyway.
Alleyway?
Remember when you painted on their cellar?
Oh! What's up? How's it going?
Hey. Well, seems we all know each other here. Kind of looks around. I think one of your friends is around here. He looks around in the room and looks back at you. I'll be on my way then. Come on, E-Brain.
Oh, he didn't notice me.
Walks out.
Bye.
He notices you, but he doesn't say anything about it. He's talking about something else. He's looking into the crowd and says, I think your friend's here. I think you have a friend around here.
Hmm.
Amir. He leaves the room. Now you're greeted with the rest of the auction. Between Saranji and
Saranji.
Amir. Oh, yeah, go for it.
Saranji.
Aye. I'm gonna.
I know we talked about this before. You think I can steal something here? Like, what's the worst that could happen?
Look, unless you think you can pilfer something when it's on stage in front of everyone, no, you can't steal anything. Unless, or maybe unless if you want to go look for the room they bring everything to.
Yeah, I'll go do that. That sounds interesting.
Oh God, why did I encourage ye?
I'm gonna be a ninja.
I don't think you know about the room yet, do you?
Me?
I go check the walls.
Yeah.
I was given a card. I
Oh,
assume
that's true. But
I did buy an item.
no, the card is only to the desk where they hand out items. So.
Oh.
I can
Oh
send
well,
it.
then no. In that case, I wouldn't know about it. Well,
I mean, they have to store their items somewhere. Just
yeah,
not-
they would have to store their items somewhere. So I guess that's why I just said if you can find a room where they store the items.
At this point, while you two are conversing, Saranji's probably a little bit off the stage. As
Yeah,
he's selling some items.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move like
Um,
here for the moment.
as you both are talking, from the side of your eye, Saranji and Amir, you notice someone moving through the crowd as he watches dark brown skin, a red cape going all the way down, and a very fancy vestment that has a V.
No.
A mask is placed over with this like bluish tint across it.
Is this? It's the twink. Is this the dude? Okay. Is this the dude that I was looking at earlier? Can I infer that it might have been him either through the same mask or something?
No, different guy.
Different guy. Hold that thought, Amir. And I'm gonna start pushing through the crowd and just kind of like. Pal is being robbed.
That's where Cyrus went.
Osiris is stealing Pal Gaming's Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
He
Run that
needed a
shit,
new
bro.
router.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
quickly,
Wi-Fi
give me an Ethernet cord that'll run all the way from Elk Grove to Naperville.
Yeah, Cyrus is here.
Oh my god.
All right, so, sorry, what were you saying right before I left?
I'm gonna say, hold that thought, Amir, and I'm gonna push toward, I'm gonna kind of like quietly stalk through the crowd until I'm like right behind him, preferably without him noticing me.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Oh baby, I have a +7. Question: Do I maybe get inspiration because the Tigers beat the White Sox over the?
What?
You hate Titan?
No!
What did you get?
That one?
I got a 9 because I rolled a nat 2. For having +7 stealth. I am really bad at stealth.
Yeah, so as you're moving towards him, all of a sudden your eyes lose track of him. You're pushing through. And all of a sudden you reach the wall and you press your hand against the wall and you're like, where did he go?
Where did he go?
Damn it. I'm gonna turn around and look through the crowd to see if I can find him again.
You turn around and he's right behind you. Well, it's you fuckers. You know, I saw you up on that stage.
Oh, and I happened to catch a glimpse of your ugly mug over there.
I didn't know you were working with these fuckers.
What's up, fuckers? I'm here to fuck your bitch.
What's up, fuckers?
He loves saying that word. That's his like favorite word.
Working
Fuckers.
with. Don't make me laugh. And she's going to then she's going to cross her arms and casually lean against the wall like that was what she intended to do the entire time.
He looks at you. Well, you're wearing their logo, the vestments and everything. I don't think they had better claws for the pun, of course. Better claws than what they have on you right now.
She opens her mouth to say something, realizes she has nothing to say, and then just kind of closes it in like a grimace, like.
Ah.
Amir, you see this as well.
Given the fact that they don't have a choice, which is it irks me.
Do I see anyone similarly who looks similar to this guy in the crowd? Does he got any palos?
Anyone with deep V's?
Anyone with deep V's.
Yeah, TVs.
Yeah.
Not particularly, but as you're kind of looking through the crowd as Saranji watches and talks to Leicester, you notice this other guy in complete black and with his white mask. Or black mask, I should say. And he's kind of looking into the crowd. His hands seem to twitch every so often.
No profiling.
Can't profile this guy. He's wearing all black.
Yeah.
He must be evil. He's wearing all black.
Yeah. And a black mask.
And I can tell you one thing, you blackguard. You're lucky that I'm here. Well, you're lucky that I can't do anything to you right now. Otherwise, I'd separate your head from your body.
I'm sure you could try, but I think we know how it all ends.
I think you're forgetting that I killed ye last time. And she's going to finally push off the wall, arms still crossed, and then step into his space and like right in his face.
He like shudders for a second. Don't remind me of that. Listen, that was a low point for me personally. You know, we both went separate directions from there, right? You joined the Silent Claw. I'm a better man.
Right, better man, sure.
Look, I'm only here to see one thing, alright?
She closes her eyes, takes a deep breath, more so steeling herself for what she's about to say, in the sense that she cannot believe she is about to say this. As long as you don't cause trouble, we don't have anything to worry about. And she's going to lean back up against the wall.
Fuck you. And your V-neck.
Fuck you and your deep V.
Well then, I hope to see you again soon. Maybe we could work together sometime. How about that?
For the blackguard, you're funny. And she's now going to just ignore him. Despite the fact that I was the one who approached him.
Yeah. At this point, he kind of smiles as he fades into the crowd, but you start approaching where Amir is, and he's like looking at this guy with black.
You see him too then, eh?
Yeah. I'm trying not to profile him.
You're trying not to, or you are trying to?
Trying not to.
I don't know about ye, but something about him is familiar. I can't quite put my finger on it though.
His
You see,
hand.
I kind of have dementia, so...
His hand twitches. Can I try and recall anybody that we've met so far whose hand twitches like that?
Sure. Make a history.
History?
check real quick.
Oh man, how good's my memory? Pretty good apparently. That's a 17.
Nice. Yeah, you do remember. The quick hand movements are of someone who doesn't want to show that they're casting a spell. Particularly, you've seen Fulmar do a similar gesture, casting message.
Oh, they're messaging each other.
Can I try and follow his gaze to see if I can find someone, if I can find the person he's looking at?
Yeah, I'll say you do that with kind of ease. You notice this shorter, stout man, larger belly, grayish hair leading down his chin, but he wears this blackish mask over his face, tan skin, and he's standing next to another little man, around 5'8" or something around there. Who,
Little man.
Not little man, I should say, but like a younger guy, I should say.
Half a tech tall.
Half tech tall.
Yeah, and so this guy standing next to this larger guy, kind of communicating. And you do notice the older guy's mouth moving as if he's sending a message back.
I'm going to point them out to Amir. You see them? I think they're communicating through a spell of some sorts.
Magic.
Aye, magic. Here,
Be right back.
keep an eye on those two over. Keep an eye on those two over yonder. I'm gonna go have a chat with our friend here, and I'm gonna go approach the first dude, the dude that I noticed at first.
So,
And I'm gonna sort of just like, I'm gonna nonchalantly approach him. Sort of, make myself put myself near him. We don't appreciate the casting of spells here at our auctions.
he like shifts towards you, his mask moving with him. He just looks at you for a second.
I'm gonna look back at him.
He doesn't say a word. And he stares, his mask looming over you.
Look, as long as you just stop casting spells, we'll be fine, aye?
I'm back.
He looks back and then he suddenly starts walking away from the room, moving out. Walking towards the doorway, leaving at this point. And while this happens, I'll say there was like a sapphire eye that got sold for 450 gold pieces. That orc got sold for 460.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah.
Wonder what he's
At
being
this
used
point-
for.
Probably labor.
At this point, you notice the same drow as before with the purple vestments enters the room
Purple.
with shackles, holding like these steel shackles. And you notice 12 gnomes behind him.
You notice 7 dwarves.
Yeah, I was about to say, fucking Snow White with 7
Hi-ho.
dwarves. I'm heading back to my post.
Okay. You head back to your post. The drow holding these 12 gnomes hostage kind of brings them to the front. Preston, the halfling with that black bun, looks around. All right. We have 12 gnomes for sale tonight. And we're selling each one for 400 gold pieces at the starting bid. Looks
Damn.
around. Can I get 450? 450. Then slowly it starts increasing to 500. And at some point, all of a sudden, you hear 6,000.
Who says
6,000 for 6,000 for all 12.
Who says that?
And then immediately Preston goes
6,500.
6,005. Oh my god, man.
Kind of looks over towards Amir. 6,500. You notice this man step through the people, and he seems to have like this blonde chin strap on his sides, away from the mask, and this black vestment that goes down, but pretty tight on his skin, not like a robe. He looks 6,700. Final offer. Sold! 6,700. All 12 gnomes, and the drow starts smiling. And then he goes up onto the stage and says, Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Been a pleasure selling around here for over 20 years. It's always a treat meeting people as he looks around. He grabs the gnomes and he tugs them down the hall. While they leave, also that bigger guy and the younger guy leave with him. But not like with them, but like they're going out.
Having just witnessed 12 gnomes be sold, Saranji's gonna reach into her coat, grab her flask, uncork it, almost take a drink, stop, look at it, shake her head, and then just take it like a long swig.
Alright, we got one last thing we're going to sell tonight. And he takes out this nice silver, ovular silver amulet with a deep purple stone in the center. I'm willing to go to... He kind of looks pretty cheap auction. Let's start at 40 gold pieces. I'll send a screenshot of this as well. 40 gold pieces. Do I have anyone for 40 gold pieces? All right, I'll bring it down.
45.
45. Right, that's what it looks like. Enter a session.
Is that the necklace room?
Imagine.
And so,
Wait, it is.
45 gold pieces. Going once. Going twice.
Oh shit.
Sold. Tiefling god.
You weren't expecting to buy that, were you?
No.
And he goes over and hands you the slip. All right, everyone. This lot is closed for the night. Big event is happening in 20 minutes. They'll be there or be square. I know a lot of you came around for that, so enjoy. Preston leaves.
I'm gonna look at
halfling
the.
kind of waddles out. Yep.
I'm gonna look at the pile of bones. Did anybody even interact with it? Like, what's up with that?
Oh yeah. It got sold.
Okay.
It was like a drug basically, like the liquid that it turns into.
One hell of a drug.
Yeah, it's.
I mean,
it's
would have
called-
loved tasting that.
Amir would
It's
have
an
loved
oak-
tasting that.
It's from an
Would
Atyok.
love to
if you
try
know what
that.
that is.
I don't.
It's an Atyok bones, basically. All right. Well, where's Cyrus? So I can actually continue the session.
I just clocked this when you scene changed before, but did you say Codex of the First Dawn?
Oh yeah. No, 10th zone.
Okay.
Why?
No reason.
Oh, okay. Okay then. Saranji and Amir, as people are starting to slowly fondle out of the room.
Fondle.
Yeah. You two are kind of left for a second, just kind of looking at all the people leaving with their slips and such. Amir is now holding like the 45 gold slip.
Well,
Ranji, I'm gonna need to borrow some money.
most I can give you is a gold piece and 20 silver.
Alright, I'll go ask Cyrus.
You'd definitely have more luck asking either Fulmer or Scruffles.
Oh yeah. Savaris owes me.
When is he owe? When is he owed?
Well, there's like a tax I levy on him, just for him being an annoying little shit.
Whoa!
Oh, is that
Matter.
so? Oh, is that so now?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I gotta get this straight for a second, alright? Why do you just absolutely love this man? I don't get it.
She glares at you. It's not that I love him. It's that he's a good friend.
Oh, okay.
Okay then.
To do that.
What?
Sure.
Can a gal not have a good? Can a gal not be good friends with a guy? Is this suddenly?
Not in modern day. Not in modern
okay.
society.
Okay, Amir. No, okay, Amir. I see how. She just walks out the room.
That's not the problem
She-
here. That's not the problem.
Oh, what is the problem
is
then, huh?
the type of guy you're friends with. I'm just saying.
What?
Oh my god.
What? Are
Not
you
in the year
jealous?
1554.
Because that sounds more like that reads more like jealousy to me.
Jealous of him?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
God.
actually insulted.
Oh, I'm catching so many strays. Not even strays. This is the targeted attack.
You are the target.
So then why is it such a problem for me to be friends with him, huh?
Okay, there are some pieces of shit in this world. And I'm just saying, if you're friends with the piece of shit, it kind of affects some of your character, no?
Is it because he's rich? Is it because he's rich? Is that the only reason why it? Oh my God, it is, isn't it?
No. That's not the
You're just so
only
poor. You
reason.
hate rich people.
That's not the only reason.
Before you hate rich people.
Oh, say
no.
that to everyone in America. Oh my gosh.
So, while this is happening, you guys are kind of
Piss
yelling at each other.
No.
No.
You notice one guy is still back in the room while everyone else is leaving. He's like on the ground looking for something.
Oh, can they help you, sir?
He's like, my damn ring. He's wearing like this nicer bluish tunic on, white mask.
I'm gonna scan the floor, see if I can find it. Just
Make
kinda...
a perception check.
Oh man. I fucking.
I'll give him back his ring.
That's a 17.
17. It's nowhere on the floor. There's a few pieces of dust, a little bit more of the dried Atyung liquid.
Juice.
Well,
Juice, yeah,
I can
but-
tell you one thing. With that, wherever it is, it isn't here. So someone must have either picked it up off the floor, or maybe it got pilfered.
Hey, listen to me. If you find that ring, it's this red gem. It has the insignia of like a small triangle, no base.
All
If you
right.
find that, turn it into me. I'll give you about 120 gold pieces if you find it.
All right, sure. I'll keep an eye out for it.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna keep looking for this damn ring.
Best of luck.
It's an off- Just like what happened.
Here's hoping they don't find it before I do.
So, Calum and Horvath, you guys are kind of still in the auction hall. Codex of the 10th Dawn. 1,000 gold pieces.
Caleb kind of is a little bit shaken at hearing that title. His ashen skin somehow looks a little paler than normal, but he kind of shakes it off.
Would Horvath notice Calum sort of acting like that, since Calum is in his line of sight?
Yeah, probably.
Horvath's gonna sort of look over towards Ink and just ask, "Oh, you mind? Are we allowed to look inside of it
No,
before?" No.
you purchase it.
Calum,
Purchase.
he says, like, in front of everyone, "Should we buy it?"
Oh my god.
With what gold? Also, no.
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 What is it bad? Horvath just quiets down.
I'll like gesture to my weirdly blue skin, and then like towards the codex.
Ooh. So in a way, we just found some secrets. Some unhidden hidden secrets.
Artifacts. Absolute cinema. But no. I'll just shake my head. No, let it continue. Actually, does this codex, does it look similar
Yeah, it
to? Okay.
Pretty similar. Old. However, this one's a little bit better kept.
I'll keep that in mind.
Corvette raises
1,000
his
gold
hand.
pieces.
50
Yes,
gold. I'll buy it for 50 gold.
50.
50 gold.
1,200.
Straight up ignored.
1,250.
1,300.
Do I 1,500? Do I hear 1,550? And you keep hearing it
Damn.
raise up as you guys look at each other.
7,000,000 platinum.
And eventually you hear the number 3,530 gold. And
Is it
gets
that same person?
Not the same person, no. This person seems to have some sort of black vestments going down, and these bluish masks layered on top of each other, almost like two masks.
Mhm.
And then he immediately like turns around. All right, well, that's it for today. All the items in this lot have been sold, but stick around. I'm about to go sell today's biggest item.
Are they like taking the codex away?
Yeah.
I want to like loosely follow.
You want to leave the room?
Yeah.
You follow back with him. What you do notice, Horvath, is this blue dragonborn enter in through the other door with a single eye patch on, and this guy is buff. He's wearing like barely. He's not wearing anything fancy. He's wearing like this vest that's been like chewed up. It has like water stains all over it, stuff that's like probably salt water and stuff.
Oh my gosh. Hello.
Ink
Horvath
goes up
walks
to
right
him.
up.
Yeah, Ink goes up to him after they take out everything and says, "All right, ready to go. Sell the big one." Says, "Listen, you sell that thing, you sell it good." And he looks, "All right, sir. See how people like it. A lot of people came all this way for it, you know." "I know. As he looks over to Horvath. Big one. Furbolg, right?"
Horvath's demeanor completely changes. Once he hears Furbolg, he immediately gets in a very serious tone. What do you want?
Nothing. You came up to me.
Why would you
Gotcha
told
there.
me that?
Well, that's what you are. Haven't seen one in a while. But you certainly are one.
You don't. Horvath sort of thinks for a second.
Didn't know that, did you? Right, Ink. Let's go.
When's the last time you saw one of me?
So, I don't have time for this. You either tell me what you want, or I'm out of here.
Horvath
Anything
takes a
against me?
step back.
You don't have anything important for me. I think it's best off we don't talk.
Horvath doesn't even respond.
He ushers towards the door and leaves with Ink. As the door closes, Horvath, things race through your brain. What is a furball? Sylvaris.
Huh?
Sylvaris, as you kind of look around, this creature, this halfling tied up within the center of this cage. Its eyes now glowing blue before it blinks for a few seconds. Its eyes return to normal. This beautiful purple iris in the center. It quickly darts around. You now notice this pinkish linen that's wrapped around her mouth. Penny looks around. An astral halfling. She looks around. Many of you came for this specimen, this creature that you may not know much about. As she leans over, she's like reading off a paper. An astral halfling, creature born from the astral realm, far beyond our own. The things this creature can do is unimaginable. The level of magic it wields. The few that have wielded such a creature have ascended beyond our own realities. She looks around and looks at the creature. Luckily, we managed to capture one, just for all of you. You hear like the shackles hit the sides of the cage.
I'm gonna try and communicate with it telepathically. What's your name?
Please, who are you? Help me, please. Who are you? Help me, please.
I'll
The
try.
wrong name.
I'll try and free you.
No, these shackles, they're strong. Magic, magic, magic. You notice now she's thrashing with the chains. You notice a little few tears coming down her eyes. As you notice she slams the chains, you notice them starting to turn this purplish color before fading back. The chains themselves that are on her hand. As
How
you
are
can
you
see-
caught?
As you can see, as Penny says, we have shackles that can sustain their magics. At least until you are able to use them. I came here looking. Came here looking.
Looking
came
for
here.
what?
And it like starts thrashing again. Doesn't respond.
Shoot. Sylvaris is gonna watch. He's gonna examine the crowd to see who's like raising their hands, who's like bidding.
Okay. As you kind of look around, Penny smiles and she says, "Then let's start this up. Let's start it at 7,000 gold pieces." And all of a sudden, it starts 7,000.
7,100.
7,300, 7,400, 7,453, and it goes higher. As you're watching around, a good chunk of these people are raising their hands, by the way. Like, this may be one of the things they came to spend their money on.
God damn.
Never heard of these creatures before. An astral halfling?
Shoot.
Eventually it climbs to 10,050 gold.
God damn.
God damn!
And Penny smiles, claps her hand, and says, "Well then, sold! 10,500 gold pieces." And all of a sudden, she hands the slip over, and a few black crossmen, black silent cloud guards just throw over the blanket and drag it out on wheels.
I'm gonna act like I'm helping them drag her out. Or is it a he, she? Ooh,
It's a she.
she.
As you start like helping them out, they said, "We'll take it from here."
Are you sure? I can communicate it. I can communicate with it. Tell it to stop.
No need. We've got it. Also, where are your vestments? Supposed to be wearing some of those.
I wouldn't be an effective guard with it. I have the mark already on my cloak.
He just kind of looks at the other one. Says, "Stay out of trouble." He kind of grabs the cage and drags it further down the hall. But not into any of the rooms. They just keep going.
Outside?
Not outside, but you don't see the back door open. But they go into a different
Mhm.
section. All this happens. Sylvaris and Saranji and Amir.
What about us?
What are you guys up to?
So, Amir, I don't suppose you know anything about the ring, huh?
Despite popular opinion, I actually did not steal anything here. Yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was the one I was waiting for. Well, the guy, as you heard, that guy lost the ring. Willing to pay, what is it, 100 something plus gold? Which, I don't know about you, but that's pretty good money for finding a ring.
This is true.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and step out of the room and I guess just... I don't really know what else there is to do. I guess I'll kind of just look around for the ring to see if I can find it.
What I was gonna do is I was gonna peek into the rooms that they were guarding.
Okay.
Can I do that?
What do you mean?
Like, instead of going back to my post, I'm gonna go to Omir and Saranji's room,
Oh, okay.
peek through the door, communicate with them. Then I'm gonna go to Fulmar's room, all their rooms.
Okay.
Just check in.
So, real quick. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. So yeah, okay, fine. You go up the stairs, climb up, and you notice Saranji and Amir leaving the room.
Perfect timing, Sylvaris.
Is there people around us?
Yeah, there's a few drinking and stuff.
Hush. Hush. Okay.
Hush.
No, you in trouble?
They're selling an astral halfling downstairs that was already sold. That could be our weave controller right there.
The hell is an astral halfling?
The hell was a weave controller?
The hell is the weave?
You know, the thing that
I think
gives us all
I think you
magical
better leave this
powers.
for someone else. Can you give me money, Sylvaris?
I have 14 gold on me.
That'll
How
do.
much? How much money?
Can I take it?
Why?
Think of it as a tax.
He bought an item and he can't afford to pay it.
What item was this?
A necklace.
Sure. What is it? Magical?
Oh yeah, for sure. Magic cow.
For some reason, I'm inclined not to believe you.
Well, no,
But
no,
I'll
no,
give
no.
you the
It's,
I'll give you the money when we're purchasing it. You have a ticket, right?
yeah, I do.
And between the three of us, I'm gonna go into like my mind, communicate telepathically with Amir. Uh, Behind me on the stairs, underneath them, there's a door. Leads to a hallway, and there's a few doors where they're storing the items once they're sold. There's no locks. They're free to pilfer. And I'm gonna
Find
tell
it,
the same
boss.
thing to Saranji.
Hmm.
There's I think 4 rooms back there. 1 room for each lot, each auction lot. There's probably gonna be guards, but I'm assuming you'll know how to deal with them.
Aye. Well, make sure you let the others know.
I'm heading to Fulmar right now.
I'm gonna gesture to Amir, and I'm gonna.
Before I go though, is there anything else? Anything they said?
They were selling people. Chuckles. Or scruffles.
They sold the
I
astral.
fucking know.
They sold
Like,
the astral
I haven't
halfling.
seen that shit in a long time. I thought maybe this continent would be different.
Don't feel right doing this without trying to help them at least, but our hands are tied.
The chains, it's overkill. Cages.
Treating them like livestock.
I've had my fair share of indentured servants, but we treated them nicely.
What the f-
We're not even going to talk
Restarting
about
Discord
that.
real quick.
We're not going to touch that. With the
See what I mean,
tentacle.
Siraji? Piece of shit, alright? I don't know where your
What?
head is, but...
We
Okay,
treated them
anyway.
like family.
Yeah, alright, shut the fuck up.
I'll go tell Fulmar. Then I'll go tell Calum and Horvath. And maybe we can get this astral halfling out.
You leave, you go to Fulmar's room. He's like, they're wrapping up. He kind of goes to the outside, opens the door to talk to you.
Fulmar, communicating telepathically. I'm basically gonna tell Fulmar the exact same thing I said to Saranji and Amir.
He kind of says, strange. But alright,
Have you heard anything? Do you think this is definitely the big thing that they're selling? The halfling?
well, I heard there's more going on next.
What do you mean?
After this.
Like another auction?
Yeah. But we didn't really have much at my auction, so I don't know what to expect. We had like a
And-
fine carpet. We had some ale, drugs, that kind of stuff.
There is a main stage in the foyer room.
I think that's where people are going right now.
Do we see people going there?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
All right, why don't we meet there? We can guard it. I'm gonna go find Calum and Horvath.
Calum and Horvath
So-
are already on their way out. Calum, you are approaching where the hallway is, behind the stairs. You notice they open that up, and they walk down the hall, closing the door behind. At this point, there's a lot of people around here. No one's in the auction rooms anymore, so everyone's watching, looking around.
Right.
Do I see them?
You see Horvath.
Horvath, you hear a voice in your head.
What
You see both of them. They're on like opposite sides of the foyer.
Here, come to me.
Who's talking to me?
Sylvaris.
Oh,
And I'm like eyeing him.
Oh, okay. And Horvath walks over and he hands you his slip, and in his mind he tells you, "So I bought an imp, but I don't have the money, so we have to find this thing and free it before I have to pay for it."
How much?
Uh, I think 60, 80. I think
It was
80.
like, yeah, it was like around 80, I think.
I have 14 gold on me, but if I count 57.
I have another 28, so that should be enough.
If we have to pay for it. I
Yes,
know
but
Amir also has stuff to pay for.
well, oh, what did Amir buy? Did he need anything?
A necklace or amulet?
Ooh,
He
that's
said it
not
was magical, but I don't think it's magical.
yeah, fair enough. So yeah, the reason I bought this imp is because I kind of want to give it a full mark, but I think he'd like it, considering he already has a pet. He might like another one.
Could be collecting a bunch of creatures.
Put an imp and a
Exactly.
celestial in the same room, see what happens.
Very, very thoughtful.
Yes,
But
yes.
what I found out was they're selling a astral halfling. They sold it already. Very powerful.
Wait, are you getting Caleb in on this?
Yeah, I'm also getting Caleb in on this.
That's weird because they're still selling something really big. I just talked to a blue dragonborn. He had an eye patch, and he said that whatever is selling next is going to be big and expensive. Not only that, but someone, the guy who is running the auction, Inc. He's a forger of sorts for the Silent Claw, but he's gonna be the one running the next auction. He does not like me though, so I probably should stand in the back. Or even if you want me to take any items from the rooms or from wherever.
Behind the staircase, there's a door that leads to a hallway.
Okay.
There's a bunch of
Do you,
rooms with auction items in there.
do you
Unlocked.
want me to take care of that? I mean, I can still take care of myself even with this stuff. So
I think
maybe I can
Amir
go do that.
and Saranji, you could join them.
Okay, I'll probably go with them. Just provide backup, just in case, because I know how that halfling reacted with me. But do you know anything about furbolgs?
Furbolgs. Would I know anything about furbolgs?
No.
Not exactly.
That blue dragonborn insulted me by calling me one, and I have no clue what it even means.
So what is a furbolg?
I don't know. He just called me one.
Could probably research that at the Catullus Library.
Yeah, I'm kind of afraid too. I think it's some sort of derogatory thing that they call beasts, but regardless.
As long as you don't let it get to your head.
It's
Well,
very
let's-
obvious that Calum isn't really like paying a whole lot of attention. He's just kind of looking at the door to the corridor where the rooms where they store the stuff are.
So I think Caleb's ready to steal things. Caleb,
Hmm. Steal things?
yes.
Yes.
As long as you're all in this room, probably when the auction ends.
Sylvaris, you're a man of magic. Do you know anything about codexes of the dawns?
Codex of the Dawn. Would I have heard of that before? No, I can't recall anything. I don't typically do magical research. It just comes naturally.
Well, I know of one of these codexes, and it had untold magical power. regardless of how I know, they have one of these codexes in the back room now. I feel like that could be the powerful
D-
artifact.
That's
But
being sold
who knows?
next.
No, it was already sold, but I have also
Something-
heard them talking about the big one. So
Something tells me that whatever is about to be sold next, that's our thing. Something tells me that it's going to be able to bend the weave to its will. If it's more
Well.
powerful than your codex or astral halfling, we must keep it out of the wrong people's hands.
agreed.
Agreed.
I'm gonna at this point I'm just gonna wander and go stand near enough to the door, but try not to make it too obvious that I'm like waiting at the door.
Saranji, Amir, are we looking for a ring?
I'm gonna stand by the staircase.
I'll look for the ring.
I'm going to stand by the staircase too.
Do you guys have proficiency in anything together, either perception or investigation?
Amir.
Amir.
Bro passed out.
Bro. Turns on
No.
red.
Would Horvath know anything about this? If so, Horvath can check as well.
We haven't told anybody about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I guess I'll do Percepi. You said Percepi or Investi?
Mm.
No.
What did you get?
Ooh. 8.
Maybe if Amir gets on, he can roll something a little bit higher.
Yeah, Amir, come on, wake up.
Amir.
Wake up! Wake up!
Oh my god.
Wait. Hold on. I should make this. Set global entrance sound.
Why is it a dinner plate?
I don't know.
I wonder.
Wait. This is gonna.
Oh yes! Oh yes!
What?
I didn't know that's what it was gonna be.
Bro, that's just porn.
This is gonna be like Saranji sounds.
Aye, this is the
For
sound of my
too
people.
long.
For too long have we been shackled by the reins of these tyrannists.
No way.
Oh.
Amir.
Almir's back.
Amir.
It worked.
Amir?
Wait, he's gone.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Are you
to make? We're looking for the thing. Looking for the ring.
Are you proficient
I
in
need you to
perception
make-
by chance?
Oh. No.
Oh god.
You want to make an investigation or a perception check?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Yeah, you.
Oh, okay.
Either one. Just choose one.
Wait.
You just roll an F20.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Bro, we are
Yeah.
not finding this ring.
Oh my lord.
We are not
Cyrus!
finding this
Cyrus
fucking
Saladrin,
ring.
please save us. Cyrus Saladrin, please save us.
Cyrus Ladron. Alright, and you got what, Saranji?
I got an 8.
Do I have an inspiration? No.
Do you want to give me inspiration for the Tigers beating the White Sox?
Why would I want that?
Because go Michigan
Why
number
do you
1.
know that?
Why do I know that? Because
Oh.
I watched the game.
Okay. Okay, so y'all,
Priorities.
you're kind of looking for the ring. Saranji, Amir, kind of looking together. You're like, We need this like one piece, 120
No,
bucks.
we need
you
this.
know?
We need the
One
One
Piece.
Piece.
The one
The One
piece.
Piece.
One
Kind of
Piece.
circling
One Piece is
throughout this
real.
whole section, and eventually you guys stumble into the bathroom, even looking for it, over here, and immediately you're kind of looking around, and you guys suck at looking around. You guys are like stumbling over each other,
It's like a
Hold on, I
Scooby
need
Doo
to
find
chase.
End game.
and you guys are like in this like bathroom trying to like look around, but like it's barely enough room for both of you.
Here,
You're,
hold
like, trying to
here.
push around.
Here, hold me up here.
Hold on, I need to pee first.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Well, nature calls.
And- As soon as Amir like whips it out, all of a sudden Saranji, you like fall a little bit onto the ground, and you're like, oh, that's disgusting. Like there's like all like this like whatever is on the floor is now on your fur,
Yeah.
Whoa!
and you're kind of looking around. And you notice like as you like smush it all over the floor, you notice like a piece of wooden tile slowly lift up. As a, like
That's weird.
We were so bad that we were good.
I'm gonna lift it.
We're moving on into your neighborhood.
as you kind of lift it, Amir's like peeing at this point, and you're trying not to look, and you just kind of lift this piece of plank, and you notice a small little letter at the very bottom. No ring to be found.
Well, there's no ring, but there's this, and I'm gonna reach in and grab the letter.
You
And just
grab
sort of,
it,
and
it's, like, in this-
I go to hold it up, and because Amir is standing right next to me pissing,
What?
nothing.
Wait,
Never
are
mind.
we-
I was gonna say that
Roll a
I was
D12.
gonna say that I hold it up, and I actually hold it up right in front of his stream. He
Just ruined
So you're deflecting it back into Amir.
just ruined the letter entirely.
Just ruin Amir's
Crap.
shoes.
No, I'm gonna take the letter, and I'm just gonna be like, well, there's a letter in here. No ring.
Sorry, before I say that, what you take the letter out of is actually like this small kind of metal box with a lock on it that's open at the moment. So you kind of just take it from there. No issue.
Yeah, like, can you
Within it.
put the
Yep.
bloody thing away so I can stand up?
Hold on.
Oh my God! How long does it take for one man to piss?
Oh,
He
you
only
know,
pisses one time a day.
After, you know, it's a bit. It's been a while.
Well, piss harder.
Okay. Thank God.
It's filthy down here.
Teach him
Don't tell me how to do my business.
I'm about to punch you where you do your business.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm finished. Jesus.
Where's the D12 roll, guys?
I think there's some of my pants.
D12 for minutes pissing.
Oh, you got some on your pants. Oh, boo hoo. As I'm standing up, I'm literally just gonna wipe my fur over his shirt.
Oh.
What is that?
Whatever the hell was on the floor.
Where is he pissing? Is it in the
Upstairs
hallway?
bathroom. No, it's
Oh,
like
in the
upstairs.
privy, in the privy.
Yeah. As you guys are now like face to face now, you can actually read this thing. You open it up.
Yeah. Here, I'll read it out loud for you since I'm pretty sure you can't read.
Okay. Fine.
Essentially, it's a
Go ahead.
letter. Essentially, it's a letter to someone at this party demanding, absolutely demanding, with harsh tone, that they need to buy this object. The most powerful object here. The thing that could change our history forever. At the bottom, it's signed AA.
Interesting. I'm gonna fold the letter. I'm gonna tuck it into
It's
a
not signed. It's not signed ZG for Zelglyph.
Zailglyph. It's not signed TR for TechRail.
No.
What?
No, it's
How
tech
is that
glib.
possible?
TechGlyph. Holy shit.
Or wait, is it? Okay, so as you finish reading the note, you kind of look at each other. Oh.
Wow. What a useful note.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just fold it up, put it into a pocket. All right, let's get out of here. I need to find Scruffles and get them to clean my bloody fur.
So Varus,
Alright.
at this point, you recuperate with Cyrus. You're kind of like standing next to him.
Cyrus, telepathic speech. They're selling something big. So
Something big.
after all the auctions are done in the main room, people are already gathering. I think it's bigger than the astral halfling, which you were not there for, were you? So they sold in our auction lot, they sold an astral halfling. It's a purple halfling.
The purple and pink hair one.
Yeah. It
I heard the description.
heavily, very, very magical.
Ah,
Very, very powerful.
enough to influence the weave, or
That's
Not
what
that
I've been thinking
powerful.
about this whole time. I think this other item is gonna be enough to influence the weave. I promise.
oh god,
Unless it's a red herring.
bum bum bum.
Cyrus. At this point, you look into the crowd outside this door, and you notice him once again, the larger, bellied man, with the younger man next to him, slowly moving. Something activates in you, something primal.
They're near the center, right?
Yeah.
Are me and
Yes.
Savaris still in the left side room?
Yeah.
Hmm. Hey, Savaris, how about we go to where everyone is? I think I see them.
Sure, I'm gonna be by the stairs.
Okay.
So, have you spotted your guy yet? Probably going to be
think so.
here. Point him out.
I point at like the tall, chubby one and the kind of slimmer guy.
You think we could take them?
Over there.
If things go to shit, do you think we could take them?
No, I don't think by ourselves.
Let's see. The rest of them are probably stealing items by now. Wait, who's in the main room?
Calum, Horvath. And a couple dozen of people. And of course you too.
I think Saranji and Amir are going to be stealing things soon. So better be careful. Very. It's danger zone right now.
Meanwhile, the two of us
Danger zone.
upstairs.
Pissing.
5 seconds.
You couldn't even hold it, huh? Couldn't hold it for 5 seconds longer.
It's your call.
Now all we have to do is wait for the right time. figure out what is being
Yes.
sold here.
You know, I have a plan. What if we hoodwink their ticket? Say bye.
Hoodwink their ticket.
Yes.
The person who sold.
Maybe
Even if we hoodwink their ticket, we're still going to need to pay for it.
that's true.
How will we do that?
Hmm. Or
Maybe
what
we
if we
can-
don't cash in?
No, we can't. That power is.
Too risky with him.
I was going to say maybe we can destroy it.
But first we need to take it away from here to destroy it. Unless you want the Silent Claw knowing we destroyed it.
At this point, while you guys are standing in the center, you notice some guards appear, opening the door, and now we're kind of standing in that doorway, kind of looking about. You notice now a stand appearing to the left, by the staircase, and kind of setting up something there, where now people are trading in their tickets and their prices and everything, checking them against the list and trading their items in and their gold in for the items at the moment.
Wait. If there's a list, can I peer at it?
You want to go into the line and stuff?
I'm not gonna go into the line. I'm not gonna cut. I'm just gonna go adjacent to the line and peer at the list.
Okay, make a perception.
Good thing my perception's like so good, guys.
Right?
My +1 perception.
So true.
So good.
What does a 9 get me?
So far as you can see, it's just a list of items and the ticket number that it got sold to and the number price it got sold at. So. Can't make up anything else.
At what point would Amir and I enter the main room?
Probably at this point.
So like, as you're doing that in the far staircase, the one that you were the one that you were by Sylvaris, the two of them start walking down the staircase, and there's just seriously, do you have any idea how filthy that floor was? It was like, how do people miss?
Oh.
Do I smell piss coming from Amir?
Yeah.
No.
No, you smell.
Saranji at-
Yeah, you smell piss coming from Saranji.
So, what were you two up to?
Okay.
I got bit kinky.
And
What?
I got.
I'm kidding.
And I got whatever the hell was on the floor of the bathroom all over me fur. You think you could do something about that, Scruffles?
Sure. And I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation on Saranji.
Oh, thank you. Also, there's this ring we've been looking for, and I'm gonna describe the ring to them because I don't actually remember how the ring looks in my.
It's like a red ring with like a triangle inscribed into it.
Yeah, a red ring, the red ring with a triangle inscribed into it. If you see it, the owner is willing to pay 120 gold for it.
Do I recall seeing that ring? I don't think so, right?
No.
I don't recall seeing a ring.
Well, if you happen to find it, just
It's-
let us know.
Lost, right?
Aye. Probably pilfered.
Alright.
Now, where was that
Most
room
definitely.
you pointed out?
Probably Amir.
What? I already said no.
Uh-huh.
Fuck.
If the owner is willing to part with 120 gold, it might be a little more
Oh, true. We
worth
should
in
keep it.
value than it Seems to be.
This is sentimental.
All right, so where's the room that we need to go to Pilfer?
Right there. Behind the stairs.
All right, I'm gonna turn to Amir. You ready to get your
Would I-
thieving on?
What was that?
Are you ready to get your thieving on?
Huh. Born ready.
Come on.
Would I
let's
be
go.
there as well?
I think Horvath,
Yeah.
Horvath might want to join you.
All right, I'm gonna seek out Horvath and then just make the universal gesture of come here.
As you guys are doing that, I'll tell Saranji that what room has the merchant passes?
It's your room, so the first one.
Yes.
First door on the left, got it.
First door on the left. Merchant passes. A book found within the Children of the Abyss called the Twin Demons.
That could be useful.
And there might be an ox in there, so be careful.
Huh?
It's really buff.
Well, so 3 of you are going. Can I get stealth checks from all 3 of you?
Does Caleb want to go?
Oh, that's true. You don't have disadvantage on stealth anymore. See, I told
Yeah.
you love this armor.
I hate this armor.
I don't know if more than half of us should be going in.
That's true.
Nat 20 stealth. Good
Gotta
roll.
be
Good
kidding.
roll, Amir. Let's see. Are my stealth
Help.
checks gonna be historically bad?
You got it. And then at 20.
I think
No.
this Amir guy is like invisible.
Peace.
God damn.
25, 22.
You guys
22,
probably saw
and-
that self check on my end.
I did.
Yeah,
What did
Horvath's
Horvath do?
3 is very fitting.
I got a 3.
Yeah, that tracks.
Could I
Yeah.
quickly cast Disguise Self?
Yeah, sure.
Would that
You
give
can-
me advantage? Or would that let me
No, it wouldn't,
reroll?
But no, but can you what's it called? Can you even cast that without is that a cleric spell? I thought that was only if you're ethereal.
I also get it as a spell as well. But I've
Okay.
already used the normal one, so I'd cast it as the spell slot.
Okay. I mean, you can. I won't stop you, but it won't re-roll your check. But anyways, it's a group stealth check, so
Okay.
Saranji and Amir got you.
Yeah, so
Success
I'll be fine.
none
with
the
that.
rather. Yeah.
You're
Caleb,
so
are you coming?
you're so lanky. Here, get down.
Yeah, may as well.
All right, roll
Let me
your
roll
stealth.
stealth.
Roll well, boy.
Technically, we 16.
19, brother.
Easy. See, without disadvantage, Caleb's good at that stuff.
Caleb,
Even though
my
it's
man.
plus 0.
All right, well, the 3 of you, the 4 of you total now, all enter into the room while everyone else is like chattering. You guys kind of just use your armor right now to just kind of make it look like you're supposed to go. But as soon as you get past the doorway, you start sneaking. You guys can kind of describe your sneaking because you guys have to kind of help out Horvath sneak.
Horvath, why are you so tall? Get down.
I'm sorry. Gosh.
Hey, watch
Did I
the
see
card.
the people who walked in with the codex walk out?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, all good. Yeah, I'll just kind of hand on Horvath's back, just kind of ushering him in.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be like here, just step where I step. Look at the ground and watch where I step. Step there.
As soon as he does,
Ah,
I'm just fat, guys. I'm sorry.
lose some weight.
He's gargantuan. He's gonna be heavy. Alright.
as the 4 of you are moving, Cyrus, Solaris, you two are kind of on the outside. Cyrus, You hear a voice, a familiar one. So, come out here then.
Is he talking to
It's-
me?
Yeah. It's Ramius. Ramiel, sorry. Ramiel. I don't know how you want to pronounce it.
Yeah, Romeo.
Ramiel. It's Ramiel. He's like standing behind you. You hear his voice and his breath slowly enter into your like neck.
I just immediately go to punch behind me, just like a flash of rage.
You go for it, and you punch air. You look behind you. No one's there.
I'm on your trail. Can't escape me for long.
Maybe. But we will kill you before you do. You animal. You are no. See, looks around. You are no person. You are no being. You took everything I had. Valsarans gave me a new home. New jobs, new tasks. Killing you is one of them.
I guess that's a job we both share.
You look into the crowd. Can I get a perception check? No.
No.
Literally, no.
No. So that's just Cyrus. So we're not seeing any of this, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you might.
I might.
Imagine wagons.
Imagine wagons.
That was like the saddest moment of all of our campaign right there.
Right as the story was about to progress. Ba-dum.
Oh! Absolute cinema. Can I get a perception check, Cyrus? You need some milk.
Hello?
Yeah, you,
Milk.
can I get a
Sorry.
perception check?
You're
As you look into the crowd.
Trying to open up D&D Beyond. Give me a second.
Okay, pick a number between 1 and 20.
Pick a number between 1 and 20. 20! You rolled a 3.
Whoa! How does that work? Okay. I got a 10.
A 10 total? Okay.
Yeah,
Do you have
total.
inspiration? I think you're the last
Uh,
one. Or no?
Okay, I mean, I don't see it checked right now.
Then probably not.
Yeah, I think I already
It's
used
okay.
it.
Okay, well. You kind of look outwards. You don't see anything. So Lars, you notice Cyrus looking to the crowd frantically.
Who is he looking at?
Just
Big guy?
like- no, he's like frantically looking to the crowd for someone, but he can't. He's not able to pinpoint anything.
Cyrus, what are you trying to do?
They know I'm here.
Who?
The ones we're looking for.
I'm gonna be frantically looking for them too. Do I recognize any of them that's looks like what Cyrus described? Perception.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Why did I roll that on D&D Beyond?
It's okay. It goes on here.
So that's a 4.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you kind of look around. You don't see anything.
And as I'm looking around, no, I'm gonna weave through the crowd.
Weave?
Weave? The
Ooh, I
weave?
like what you did there. Make an investigation check, I guess.
Investigation. Hopefully, my luck will be intelligence, investigation.
I'll let you make basically a roll. Ah!
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. That's so embarrassing for you.
As I'm going through the crowd, like I'm going towards Cyrus, and like the way I'm doing it, I'm like looking at someone's, like I'm grabbing them by the shoulders and I'm looking at their face.
Yeah, so Mars doesn't see anyone.
I rolled a 12 for my investigation if I was allowed to do it.
Okay. I'll let you do it. So, Cyrus,
Okay.
as you look around, you don't notice anyone. They're gone. They could've left the floor. So,
What about the auction? The item? Did they take it already? Is it missing?
there's no item on auction right now.
Everything's still being set up.
Is there anything missing, or would I not know that yet?
At this point, there's a bunch of people at this bottom floor, so that's why it's so crowded right now. And
Mhm.
on the stage right now, there's this huge blanket over something that's moving in an Ink and this blue dragonborn. Ink is a half elf, I believe. Give me a second. Forgot where I put it.
Yeah, I had half elf down.
Yeah, black hair, black fingernails, right? I think so. Yeah, okay, I got it. Black fingernails, half elf, and he's walking with his buff blue dragonborn with one eye towards the stage. The blue dragonborn has like his hands behind his back as he looks towards the crowd. Both of you, as you're standing here looking, feel like your bodies are shifting for just a second, just out, and then just back in, just for a second. Both of you. Bars and Cyrus.
Mm-hmm. Did you feel that, Savaris?
Whatever's underneath there. I'm gonna go towards the stage.
I'll go with them.
Kind of maybe more nonchalantly, like facing the audience now.
Okay. As you do so, Cyrus, as you approach, as Sylvaris, as you approach, you notice the door shift open, and you notice Volsaren move through the door. The big one.
The big one.
The stout big one. And then a few seconds later, you notice another one, a younger man, just looks towards the audience and follows them out the door. Looks towards you guys and leads through the door. I should
Is
say.
that
General.
is that who you are looking for?
Yes.
I'm gonna grab Cyrus by the hand. And what door? What door are they going out?
The front door.
I'm gonna run out the front door.
You run through the crowd, pushing through people, and now approaching that front door. You open it up. A few leaves start drifting down past you. You notice two figures slowly walking away into like this opening in the forest, where you notice a bunch of carts are parked.
Is there a chance to follow them? We can get the answers for you. Are you going to follow?
Of course. I am gonna turn into a dire wolf.
Ooh! Wait, can I ride him?
That's the plan.
He suddenly shifts into a direwolf, this big gray creature. Sylvaris, you grab him by the fur, hop yourself up. It takes you a few seconds for that core strength to lock in, and then you hop on, holding onto his neck like this. And all of a sudden, you feel his paws slowly arch into the ground and start charging towards the cart. Charging towards those people that are walking away. While this is happening, the four of you inside are looking through the stuff. You have succeeded on your stealth check. You're in the first room to the left. What do you want to do?
Alright, let's see what we've got here. And I'm gonna just look around the room. What are the items that are in here again? There's the crate, there's the ox, there's
an ox in here. There is a crate still here. The Twin Demons book is not here. There's a 3-piece signet ring. There's a red, blue, green. There's a potion. Actually, no, potion's gone. And nothing else.
And that's just in the one room.
Yeah.
Are there other rooms?
Yeah, there are other rooms, but this is the room you're in right now. So.
Well, I'm gonna steal like 3 or so of the cards from the crate, if it's there.
Okay, that's easy enough. Just take them.
Yeah. Alright.
So add 3 merchant cards. Katalis merchant cards to your inventory. So Amir, Horvath, Caleb, Saranji.
Is there anything else from this room that we wanted to steal?
I don't want to steal
Maybe
anything.
not
I wanna...
steal, but maybe if anything goes awry, maybe we scare the ox a bit and have it tear up this room. Possibly
we
get
can
some
set it
guards
free.
in here so we can go into the other rooms.
I mean, do we want to just set it loose right now and have it go apeshit?
Yeah.
No, because we haven't seen the big one yet.
So we should wait till we see the big one then?
Probably. And
Okay.
or at least wait till we confirm that it's what we're looking for.
Okay.
And then set the ox free.
Alright. Well, let's put a pin in that plan.
Whoa!
Because remember, I do, out of the 4 of us currently here, I do have speak with animals.
I'm looking for this codex. Are there any other rooms I can look in?
Yeah, there's a few other rooms. There's 4 rooms on the left here. Each one tied to each auction. The next one should be the one you guys were at. So you go to that one, make a stealth check, whoever's going to that second room.
Stealth check.
Gosh, I hope I did
Boom.
better this time.
I'm
10.
I'm worried about this because if we have to make a stealth check for switching to every room, that's 4 consecutive stealth checks for the party.
I feel like apart from Horvath, we have a
Nat
average.
20. Nat 20.
Yeah, never mind. We rolled well.
Amir? Amir?
I'd like to imagine that Horvath just learned so well from the first room that now he's amazing at stealth.
Yeah.
Expertise in stealth.
Immediately.
I needed that nat 20.
Amir.
I was so close to a nat 20. I got a 19.
Yeah. Amir.
Amir. Bro fell asleep again.
Low.
Wait.
Maybe. Amir could be asleep. Maybe
No, he
it's one of
literally
these
could.
situations.
He does fall asleep real fast. Man, I love that soundbite so much.
Amir, I need you right now. I need you.
I have a really annoying sound, but you guys might want to take off your headphones.
Oh no!
Oh, it's that loud?
You know the you know the cloaker from Payday Payday 2?
Yeah.
Might want to take off your headphones.
Just play it.
I'll play it 3, 2, 1.
People
How's
are
this
using
for
that.
how's this for a difficulty tweak?
Amir.
Yeah?
Oh, he was asleep. He was asleep.
Bro, wake up.
Amir, we need you to make another stealth check. We're going to the second room.
Yes, ma'am.
It's D-Day, soldier.
Yes, ma'am.
Get up.
Alright.
Bro, pal,
Yes, ma'am.
congratulations on your transition. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Stealth check inbound.
What did I do?
What did I do?
Darkbane!
Get out, Tate!
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, my rolls.
We got a nat 20, a 26, and I got a 13 and 10. Okay. You guys sneak around. You guys have to help Caleb out a little bit. But you guys managed to get to the second room. Inside is the enchanted dagger from before. The imp is in here. The noble forged identity papers are in here. The golden crown of Athos is not here, actually. And that's it, actually. Just those 3.
Grom's golden crown, you mean?
Yeah. Golden crown of Athos.
Horvath's gonna grab his cage. Imp.
You go and grab the cage and look within.
Hey, buddy. You're gonna be my child.
What?
Nice.
Sorry, did you just say that out loud?
So as soon as you open it up, it's like a rat inside.
Not an imp.
Oh, what's his name?
Wait, it's just a rat. How did that happen?
Just a rat. Horvath, Horvath.
It's squeaking and it like runs around the cage a little bit.
Wait, where's the imp? I paid for the imp.
Well, you haven't paid for it yet.
Horvath's gonna grab the rat and just put it in his pocket.
Free rat.
Grab the rat. You want to open the cage?
Yeah, let's do it.
As soon as you open the cage, the rat suddenly shifts outwards. You notice its fur turning into this red, singular sheet, and it grows just a size larger into that imp. As soon as you open the cage, and it lunges at you. Roll initiative.
Oh. Wait,
Oh.
Was the codex in this room? I was a bit distracted.
No. It was the imp, the papers, I think. Oh, and the dagger.
Mm.
Okay. Let's roll initiative. Let me just get it out here. Dude, I'm telling you guys, Foundry is goated. I can literally just drag up like any monster from any book right now.
Hell yeah.
Yo. That's sick.
I didn't even realize imps could do that, let alone Horvath.
Hello? Oh, there we go. Can you guys see that thing?
See what thing?
So let's say this
little thing.
This stage is like the size of the yeah, this little thing. This stage is the size of the this closet that you're basically in.
We should get out of it, silly.
All right, roll initiative. Let's do this quick. Oh, I got it too.
Oh.
You're fighting the imp.
Oh, and I get advantage on initiative as well with Twilight Domain.
Oh wait, I roll initiative. Who? Yeah.
It's still loading for me. I don't know why it's acting like this.
What's still loading? The map or the?
Yeah, the actual map is still loading.
Oh, you might want to reload, to be honest.
Yeah, but I don't know what's going on.
I rolled initiative on D&D Beyond.
Yeah, it worked.
Oh, it worked. It worked. Okay.
Oh, okay, let me just do that then. And the other time.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys, Foundry is goated. Like you can roll on D&D Beyond, it will like do it for you. Like, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that is pretty sweet. So I got a 15.
15. I got you.
Yeah.
15 total.
Yeah, 15 flat.
Okay, gotcha. Then Amir, can you roll initiative, please? Oh my God, Amir, you gotta wake up.
But here, I'm here.
My God.
I just forgot where the fuck I am. Where the fuck that
We're like-
button is.
Yeah. Can you guys click at the top? There's like a button.
Utility
like,
and
on
then
your
roll
sheet.
initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Whenever we don't do the fancy roll initiative thing, we just do that.
Let's go.
Nice.
Let's
Alright.
go.
Let's begin combat. Saranji, what do you want to do? As soon as you see this thing lunge at Horvath,
Put it back in the cage.
Bloody hell. What the hell is going on over here? Dude, I don't... This is an imp. This is a beastie. This is a demon. It doesn't deserve life. I'm gonna...
No, Horvath wants to keep it.
We can't have nice things.
We need to try to not be super loud.
Yeah, I'm sleeping.
I'm so tired, dude. I'm like actually falling asleep in my chair.
Yeah. I'm close to passing out too.
It's midday for me.
Fuck you.
Yeah, no, fuck this.
I
Bonus
know,
action
fuck.
Hunter's Mark. I'm killing this thing. I'm just gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark.
No.
Hunter cast.
Just grapple it and put it back in.
Bro.
Saranji, the Slayer of Pets.
Saranji, the Slayer of Pets.
You guys, it's you guys who are choosing the like weirdest things to keep as pets. A fucking
A
imp.
fox, an imp. Hey, you could do it in Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you can get an imp as a familiar anyway in regular D&D.
You can.
Yeah, you can. I was gonna gift it to Fulmar.
Bro.
Greatest bowman to love his episode.
Think about it this way. Now it can be dinner.
Fuck this. I'm gonna just shove it. I'm gonna just shove it back into the cage then. Fine.
okay. Just know it's gonna be
You
loud.
compassion for his pet, not mine.
Shoving it into a cage is gonna be loud.
Probably.
Would killing it would
It's already angry. If you can kill it before it gets to its turn, probably.
Just kill it then. As Horvath starts crying.
Oh, thank God I can kill this thing.
No.
Let's do it.
Die. No uses on Hunter's Mark required. Kill yourself. Do I seriously have to... I have Hunter's Mark up, don't I? I should. Yeah. Whatever. Hunter's Mark on him. I swing.
Okay.
Hunter's Mark.
That's a nat
Hunter's
one.
Mark. That one.
8
Nice.
misses. Yep.
Well, I swing again. Because that's what I'm best at. That's a 23 to hit.
Nice hits.
Thank God. 1d6 plus 1d6. I'll hit. 10 points of piercing damage. As I stab
Nice.
it in its stupid little chest.
Stop.
That creature automatically like starts squirming.
Also,
But
does it
doesn't
have
really have time to react.
does it have any
What?
resistances or vulnerabilities? And if so, what are they?
Let me check for you. It's immune to fire, poison, and resistant to cold damage.
Does it have any vulnerabilities?
No vulnerabilities.
Okay.
But
That'll
You
be my
take-
turn.
you take the short sword and you pluck it through. The chest of this thing crunches down like kind of like have you guys know pork, like when you like those huge ass pigs when you cook them and they
Yeah.
crack. That's basically what happens here. You like it cracks and its body just
Just cave its fucking chest then.
just cracks open. Very satisfyingly. Horvath?
Would I be able to, sort of similar to Baldur's Gate 3, do a non-killing blow on this thing?
You could do a non-lethal.
That
just
only
not
works for
really-
melee attacks, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah.
But it only goes
Oh.
melee.
Shoot.
Spells
Horvath
kill,
does not
ranged
have-
weapons kill.
Maybe if you punch this thing.
You know what?
I bet if you still had that mace.
I'm gonna grapple it and attempt to throw it back in because Horvath is not killing this thing.
Make a athletics or acrobatics check, and I'll make
How is this bloody thing dead?
I'm gonna do athletics.
Okay. I'm gonna do acrobatics.
So an 11. That's an easy beat.
22.
Jeez.
Nice. Plus 3. Yeah. So you try to grapple it, and it immediately like flies up, holding its wounds. It's like reddish blood dripping down onto your face.
Alright, bonus action, spiritual weapon. Gonna kill this thing.
No.
Bong.
Uh, 19 to hit.
Hits.
Gonna be 11 force damage.
Nice. All right. Anything else?
No, that'll do it. That's
As
my
the bell
action.
suddenly, as the bell suddenly appears, it slams into the creature, silently pushing it away. You notice its left side of its shell also shattered. Okay, Amir, you have one chance before this imp starts making noise.
Please roll more than like a 5. Fist of Fury.
Pop, 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 pop.
Fuck is this again? Oh right. What the hell is a MIDI attack?
attack, damn it. Roll that attack roll.
Attack damage attack.
Make sure you do attack.
Nat
Yeah.
1.
Oh man.
Bonus action. Punch.
Wow.
Freaking crush this freaking imp thing.
Thing. Freaking.
That just
Okay.
hits. That just
Let's
hits.
go.
Please kill the damn thing.
Roll
It's
one.
suckers.
Let's go. And I'm gonna
No, you
use my
can't.
ability.
Ability.
Wait, that
You
kills
killed
it?
me. Yeah, that goes.
Oh,
As
okay.
to
Let's go.
I thought your bonus action doesn't do extra damage, but I didn't realize. Okay,
It's a fury.
so
Stop
Amir, after Horvath slams this thing to the side, you quickly jump up, grab it by the legs, and just pummel it with one punch. And you kind of grab it out of the air and just kind of take it and just slam it and just it splits open. Now you just have like
Alright.
Sorry about that.
a dead imp hanging.
Ooh, red
Well,
paint.
We're past the point of no return now. We have to. They're gonna know that something was up, and I feel like we've been absent for a little bit. They might catch wind soon. Where is
Well-
this codex?
Why don't two of you head back and the other two of us will continue sweeping through the rooms.
Can I cast Spare the Dying on the imp?
Ah,
Shift space.
I'm gonna say no. I'm sorry.
Spare the dying.
Okay, no worries. I'm gonna put the imp back in the cage, close it, and sort of look at the party, looking at that ticket. Well, I'm still gonna cash this in, so it's just gonna be a dead
cover
imp.
it open.
Are there any windows in this room?
No.
Did we see any windows in the hallway?
No.
Okay.
It's a dark hallway going all the way down. So what's the plan from here? Because I kind of want to get to the.
I want to find this
The goofy
codex.
goobers outside.
Can I quickly check the other two rooms?
Yeah.
Here, how about this? Why don't you check one of the rooms? I'll check the other room.
Done.
Okay.
The other two
let's
can head
do-
back, and then once we find this book, we can all reconvene in the main room.
Saranji, I'm looking for an old, thick-looking, leather-bound book.
Alright, I'll keep my eye open.
Corvette's gonna head out, and just chill out in the main room now.
Alright, let me get a stealth check for both of you.
Stealth check. Alright, boy, are you ready for terrible rolls for both of us?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's a nat 20, actually.
Holy. Two.
the duality of man.
You rolled an 11, actually. You rolled an 11 because that was you rolled it with disadvantage.
Yeah, you rolled 11.
Oh, whoops.
Okay, so, between the two of you, we'll say Caleb, you see in your room, you notice a 12 pack of, actually, sorry, in Saranji, because Saranji, you go into your room, the one that you actually did. You notice the ale in there. You notice the Remmerhaus file in there. And you notice the amulet in there that Amir bought. Caleb, inside your room, there's only a carpet.
A carpet. Okay. Does it look strange, or is it just a rolled up carpet?
As far as you can tell right now, it's a carpet unless you want to investigate further. If not,
I don't care about it. At this point, Caleb's sole focus is the book.
For the codex. Yeah.
I am going to take the necklace. I'm going to take my vial and then one other vial of the blood, and I'm gonna take one of the drinks.
You have the slip for it, unless you just want to take it.
I just want to take it, dude.
And what are you taking?
Taking the necklace, taking the drink. I'm taking one of the drinks, one of the 12-pack,
Okay.
and I'm taking 2 vials of the blood. My vial and someone else's vial. They don't get it. That's not theirs.
Okay.
So, Summer House blood times 2. Iverstead ale. Amir's necklace.
Blackbriar mead.
Yeah, Blackbriar mead.
At this point, the other two of you, Horvath and Amir, you walk into the main hall, trying to look nonchalant as you walk in.
And then he said, well, sometimes bathrooms do shit.
Horvath starts chuckling so hard that he's making a scene. Oh, and I didn't even think tieflings were supposed to be funny.
As you look into the room, there's a huge crowd, a singular blanket over this large object behind. Horvath, you suddenly feel your body just shift and return. Just for a slight second, you look at this thing. It's this nice red velvet blanket over this whole thing, and you notice that blue dragonborn on the stage, as well as ink.
Horvath's gonna go up to one of the nearest people he can see and sort of like poke them on the shoulder and sort of ask, hey, so what exactly is this thing? Does anyone know? Because I just felt something weird.
He just kind of turns to you and says nothing, as if like you're just an annoyance.
Is he wearing a mask?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it off.
Oh my god.
As
Where's
you reach
guard
for it, he kinda
Cathalis?
slaps your hand off. What are you doing?
Don't ever do that to me again. You respond to me when you're spoken to.
God damn.
I have nothing to do with the lights
Hey.
of... As he moves through the crowd.
Yeah, that's right. Go on. Horvath's gonna go to the next person. Same thing. Taps them on the shoulder. That's the same thing.
Looking for someone with a friendly disposition.
He kind of turns to you. I'm not really sure. Guess we'll find out in a second.
Alright. I believe you.
At this point, Ink is now stepping up to the stool. And now, our final lot of the evening, as everyone like just a roll of silence from Ink just appears. Everyone becomes quiet. An item whose name remains forbidden and whose power unmeasured. At this point, Sylvaris and Cyrus riding towards the cart. All of a sudden, you notice you charge up and you notice these two guys sitting at the top of the cart. I should say, as you ride towards the cart, you're on Cyrus riding, feeling the bumps, the leaves like flowing past your hair. As you ride, you notice their cart, the one he just stepped into. There's like some sort of half race, like some shorter race, in the front of the wagon, about to get the horses to move. You notice the bigger guy, Edvard Valsarin, stepping into the side of the carriage. want to do?
Keep chasing after him.
I'm
They're
gonna
about to
communicate.
pass you guys earlier.
I'm gonna communicate telepathically with Cyrus. What's the name of your the one who's supposed to purchase this?
Oh, what was the name of the vessel?
Edvard?
Edvard. Edvard and Ramiel.
They're the ones sitting on the cart right now.
Yes. Well, we only saw Edvard, right?
Yeah.
Okay, only one is sitting.
I knew you'd come running after us. You hear in your head, Cyrus.
Whoa!
I start snarling. Rawr.
Weird question. If Sylvaris and Cyrus are psychically linked, and someone just messaged something to Cyrus through
Cyrus, would I hear it?
Yeah.
No.
Magical game of like a magical telephone.
Yeah.
Cyrus would probably have to tell me what that guy said to him.
I'm probably too distracted to do that right now. Too angry.
Yeah.
Come here. Try to get one up on me. The wind kind of brushes against both of your skins and furs. You feel like a chill run down your spines. Where is he?
I try to use my keen senses to like smell them out.
Alright. Does it give you advantage on perception checks? After how
Let me see. Keen has advantage on perception checks, relying on hearing and smell. It's just perception.
I'm gonna communicate to Cyrus. If we keep them out here, they won't be able to buy the object.
If they're leaving, they probably got what they want.
They already bought it?
I think they stole it.
Is this in your guys' head?
Yes. You.
Let's go. I got a crit for the perception.
Nice. He's like literally behind a tree over there. Like maybe 20 or so feet away from you.
I point him out to Savaris. One of them's behind the trees over there.
At this point, you notice the cart all of a sudden start tipping over a little bit as the guy starts walking out of it. Finally, the cart goes back to normal as he steps out of the cart. He looks. Whatever you might think, we are not leaving. This was merely a ruse for you, Cyrus. As he points what seems to be a wand from his side.
So you don't want whatever they're selling?
Of course we do. We'll get it as soon as you're both dead.
I'd like to see you try.
He
Not even
smiles,
death can stop us.
and he whips his wand of fireball.
Want a fireball? Wait a minute.
See you guys.
we gotta run.
At this point, Amir and Horvath, you stand in the auction hall. Everyone's talking, voices going up as the blue dragonborn slowly pulls it back. The cloth, you see it. Suddenly, a floating crystalline object, maybe about 10 feet tall, slowly floating up and down. Arcane lines spiral across its core like veins of strapped light within the glass crystal. It hums. No, it pulses. A steady rhythm within your chests, like a second heartbeat. Ink then looks over. Well, we start at 10,000 gold pieces. And that's where we're gonna end.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I knew it was a fucking Mythalar. I knew it was a fucking Mythalar.
Holy. That is
Wow.
aura.
It's
It's
aura.
crazy.
Aura.
The things
Oh,
wearing
goodbye.
Caleb's robe of aura.